And then there were two bros.
The original two.
Meet
Well,
the original OGs, baby.
like I guess not as far as podcasting purposes are concerned, but as far as brohood.
As far as brohood,
Yeah,
is that what you call it, brohood?
I think so. I think I
So,
put my light on food.
isn't it just called friendship?
Do I think I need the light?
You look more red with the light.
How about if I dim a little?
Oh yeah,
Those right there.
yeah.
It kind of casts a little bit of almost like a shadow a little bit.
Give it a little bit of ambiance.
Yeah.
Okay, it's good.
Okay.
What's going on, man?
Nothing. What's going on with you?
Is that what you call it, brohood?
Yeah, brohood, bro bond,
Bro bond? That's not a
broship.
thing. Broship.
Yeah, broship. Yeah.
I like broship. Okay, I'm gonna put broship on a shirt.
That's cool. That'd be a
I
great
think it's
idea.
like, oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's what we should have called this podcast.
broship.
All right,
Yeah.
we're changing the name from bro chat to broship.
Not to be confused with bro shit.
Yeah,
Broship.
no, broship. No, not broship.
Yes, broship.
Broship. No, I thought it was funny because Joe's coming on.
Oh, cool.
Now, look at
There I
this.
am.
Look at this.
There he is.
Look at this fucking meatball.
I always feel like a little child when Joe comes on.
Joe, you're Italian, right?
No, I'm Mexican.
You're Mexican. Oh
Aren't
yeah,
you part-
Palacios. Why did I think you're Italian?
Yeah, most
the-
people do.
The physique.
No, it's not. Definitely not. Definitely not the physique.
That's what it
That's
is.
not why I thought that.
You probably got a little Italian genes in you, Joe.
Most Italians are smaller and they have shitbacks.
And they're always a little bit right. Just a little bit right.
That's right. That's all you need to be. That's all you need.
Somebody told me to ask you, Paul, because we were having a debate today on Ian's page. When you have a shaker, do you call it a shaker bottle or a shaker cup?
I call mine a shaker cup, but
That's what I do too.
But I will refer to it as a water bottle sometimes, depending on what I have in it.
Water bottle. Okay. I've never ever called it a shaker bottle.
If I only got
Definitely not a water bottle.
well, when I only have water in it, I'll refer to it as my water bottle.
Well, I mean, technically that would be a little
Yes.
bit right.
Right.
That's a little bit right. It's a shaker cup.
Joe, you think it's a shaker cup?
It's always been a shaker cup.
Right?
Water
That's
in it
right.
or not. It's a cup that I shake. So
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I just had a shaker cup mishap.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
wait,
the lid.
Yep. Made a
lid
mess.
popped off.
Yep.
Ian, everybody on Ian's page happens to think it's a shaker bottle. I've literally never heard it been called that.
Shaker bottle? No, it's not a bottle. The bottle has like a neck.
I feel like a bottle has a tiny cap.
No,
You have to have a tiny cap.
bottle doesn't have a neck.
Yeah.
No,
Bottleneck.
no, like our RTDs, like our pre-workout RTDs, are come in bottles.
Yep.
They're just cylindrical. They look like a cock.
Look like a dick, yeah.
Yeah,
With a little head on it. A little head on it, which
A
is
cock that you drink from. I'm gonna stop giving my babies bottles. Fuck that.
No,
Can you imagine
Fuck
someone
that up for me.
that'd be a great marketing idea.
what?
Someone could start making dick-shaped bottles.
That's a
and have it
horrible.
like- Well, like you could have like a one-shot like Viagra or something in there. You know, like a 24-hour energy.
Oh yeah,
like
if it was for your dick, yeah, maybe that would make sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dick shots.
Dick shots,
Cock shot.
cock shot. Okay.
Yeah, cock shot.
Joe, how are you, man?
Good man. I didn't know how to gauge the time today because like I got this done. You see it? I'm like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, tattoo back there.
What's this?
yeah,
that?
it's my wedding date.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's
I always
funny.
promise that if I find the right one and we make it all the way through, that I was going to put that date on there. So here we are.
Well, a date's not as bad as the name. If you put the name, then you're in trouble.
Yeah, there's some bad juju behind putting names.
There's a
There
bad,
is.
yeah, bad
This
juju,
way-
yeah.
This way you'll never forget your anniversary either, Joe.
Yeah, just gotta look
Good
in the mirror.
Good thinking.
We think smarter over
That's
here.
right.
Paul, you're so fucking right. You know what? I should fucking tattoo it on the inside of my wrist. I'm gonna put her on the inside of my wrist, and then I'm gonna tell her too that I love her.
That's what a different.
They asked me like, you want Roman numerals? I was like, no, I'll fuck that up.
No, remember, I'll forget. Yeah, forget what it means.
I'll give you the wrong numerals. You don't know what it means.
Yeah,
So it's on a different date.
It's hilarious, man. Well, where your wedding was last week, right?
yeah, on Saturday.
Everybody
you
thought,
just got married last week?
Everybody thought you were married. See,
I mean,
right.
I did.
Yeah, everybody thought you were married.
Yeah, no, it's because I wore a ring and everything. Just like I wanted to get married earlier, but with Jax being born and then all the competition stuff, she wanted to get her body back in shape before putting on a dress. So
Yeah.
we just prolonged it. And I was like, I'll wear the ring. Like I have no problem. I consider you my wife, but I respect you enough to give you that true title. So we planned it out. Literally, we decided on the date like a month before the date.
Oh.
Because that number 1122 was my football number, my older brother's
knew
football
it.
number.
I was gonna fucking say, I'm like, this motherfucker picked his football number to get married.
Yeah, 100%. No, but the real reason though is that date. So like my dad's birthday was 11/17 and his death date was 11/25. So I thought it'd be cool to put something light in the middle of it, and that was just the perfect date.
Okay.
So your brother's football number. What's the relevance? Your brother's still with us, right?
Yeah. No, my
Okay.
mom just loved the numbers 11 and 22. So
Okay.
it was kind of a way of throwing my mom in the mix. So it just made sense with all these other
I
things.
guess everybody's involved a little bit. A little bit your dad there, a little bit your brother, a little bit your mom.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
It resolves a question I had in my mind about you, Joe. So I thought you've been referring to her as your wife for a while, though, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you referred to her as your wife on the first episode, I think, and then you mentioned that you lived at the time though with I think you're living with one of your buddies.
Yeah, Paul.
So I didn't want to intrude.
When I was living at home first, and then when I found out that Ashley was pregnant, I was like, okay, well, I can't live here anymore. And Paul had he has a whole house to himself, so he gave us a place to live till we find a place that would make sense for us.
Oh, you guys are living together there.
Yeah. So he allowed me to have the baby there and everything. So
okay, I was under the impression that you were living with your buddy and she was living somewhere else, but you were married. I was like, this guy's got to figure it out. How did he work that?
I can see how you got confused.
Paul's like, this guy's a genius.
Yeah, I was like, she's got the baby somewhere else. He lives with his buddy. It's awesome.
No, man, no. I don't got it all figured out, Paul.
Well, now it clarifies a lot about the things I had in my head.
Let me ask you a few questions. Who is your buddy? What's going on, guys? Welcome to the podcast. I want to thank our sponsor, Merrick Health, for sponsoring the podcast for the last 2 years. They have been such a great sponsor, and I want to show you guys they're giving back to the community right now. 25% off your guided optimization, 10% off your first treatment plan. And this is probably something that's not going to happen again for the rest of the year. This isn't something they do often. And it's a really, really big deal. So now is the time to get on board with Merrick Health for Black Friday. Guys, Black Friday is the best time to buy anything. I buy all my stuff on Black Friday to save a ton. So whether you're buying Merrick Health or HOSSTILE or whatever, get to Merrick Health right now, 25% off. Your health is the most important thing. Guys, make sure you're getting everything checked, getting your blood work checked, getting your testosterone checked, and getting it looked at by a professional that's not going to judge you and is going to let you know how to proceed and make progress the way we know how to make it. MerrickHealth.com. Check it out now. 25% off for Black Friday. So like a lifelong friend?
So his name's Paul, and I actually met him at the gym that I turned pro at. He met me in 2020 when I was getting myself ready for my first show that I did, Natural, that I talked about.
Yeah.
He actually came up to me randomly one day. And he said, hey, I heard you're not on any gear or anything, but you look fucking amazing. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why are you wasting time?
Right.
And I told him, I was like, well, I'm getting ready for my first show, and I want to make sure this is something that I love to do. Because if I do this, I don't fall in love with it. I'm like, it's not for me. I'm not gonna put myself through that life because I know what this life asks of me if I want to get the most out of it. So I was like, let me do this first. And then my plan is if this is what I want to do with my life, then I'll jump on my first cycle right after that show.
Right.
So I took second in the open class as a natural competitor going against all these other guys that are on shit. Well, fuck, I think I could actually do something with this. And I did love it. I love the whole process. So he saw me do exactly what I said I was going to do, jump on my first cycle. He saw me put on like 20 pounds right away the first few weeks. And then he started watching me how I trained. And then I think I already put on the 50 pounds post show.
Yeah.
And I got fucking strong very fast. So I was actually pretty strong as a natural athlete. So just having the gear like just upped it. And he was looking for a training partner. And he came up to me one day. He's like, hey, Joe, I've been watching you. Like, you train exactly like I do. You're pretty fucking strong. You know, you're on your way up. You have that fire in you. Like, I want someone like that to train with. And so I was like, well, fuck, this is the biggest dude in the gym. He was 280 pounds.
Yeah.
He had abs and shit. Like, he's a little older. He's 14 years older than me. So he's about to be 46 now. And yeah, so I've been literally training with him since like 2021.
It sounds like me and Paul's story, except Paul was only like 220 pounds and not big.
Yeah.
That's shredded.
You got Paul big.
Yeah, they're a bit close to 280, that's for sure.
So you went to live at his house, and then your wife had her baby, your kid there, and then you guys found a place and moved out to your own place.
No, so we're waiting on. So her parents have their house and two like apartments on the side that they're remodeling.
Yep.
So I'll move into the apartment as soon as it's open.
Okay.
So
Awesome.
that's where I'm just waiting on that. We have a place to go.
I got to tell you something. I've been married for almost 20 years, or with my wife for almost 20 years. Married for, I don't know, 14 of it. I've never worn my wedding ring.
I was, yeah,
Really?
I don't like wearing it.
Ever. Never.
That's funny.
I don't know. I think it was because when I was training, I was like, I never wanted to get my like skin caught between the ring and my finger. So I just never wore it. And then after I retired, I'm like, I don't know. It's just, I hadn't worn it for so long. I'm like, what's
You're not a jewelry guy either.
So this this isn't my ring. This is like a little silicone thing.
Oh, so it's
or
a
a rubber
off.
thing.
Doesn't bother you.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me at all because it did bother me. I wore the original one,
Right.
and it would pinch me when I would do back, like that skin.
Right.
And I told her, I was like, hey, if you want me to wear it, like I just need one of the little rubber ones because it's fucking with my hand. And so she got me it.
Is your wife particular about that kind of thing?
I've never tested the water. I don't think I want to find out. I'm one of those guys that I don't want to fuck around and find out.
Is she Mexican?
Yeah, so trust me.
Got some fire, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that shit, man. I do.
That's fucking
hilarious. Sometimes your food needs a little spice to it, no?
So you guys, how long have you been together?
Year and a half.
A year and a half. Oh, that's not.
You only been together a year and a half?
Yeah. So she got pregnant. I was with her for 5 weeks, and she got pregnant.
Oh
wow!
Were you on a cycle and you thought you were like?
I was full. No. This is what happened.
You're like,
so
you're like, it's the same.
Totally
you're like, it's just like being. You're like, it's just like wearing protection. Same thing.
Yeah, same shit. So I remember this is exactly how it went down. Like, I told her, I was like, hey. So obviously, I just fucking did what I did, and I said, look. I am on full cycle, but that doesn't mean anything. It slims down the chances, but you could definitely get pregnant. I said, now I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I see you as the woman of my children one day. And I said, so if you're on the same page as me, then I could either one, go get you a plan B, or two, we'll see what happens. She's like, Joe, if it's meant to be, then let's see what happens. And then,
she got pregnant the first time you guys fucked.
First time.
Well, not the very first. That wasn't the first time. That wasn't the first time we ever did it. But that was the first time I finally just said, "Hey, fuck it."
It was the first time you went all in and left it in there.
Yeah. Wow.
What the fuck? This is insane. This story's insane.
It is. Yeah.
So Joe meets a woman of his dreams. Says, you know what? Not to be crass, but I'm gonna dump a load on her. See what happens.
Roll
he-
dice.
Then he does, and the funny thing is he tells her after. He's like, "Look, I just dumped a load. I think
There's
I
a risk
love you.
involved.
I think I love you though. But listen, it's probably not going to work because I'm on steroids." And she goes, she's like, "If it's meant to be, it's meant to be." Amazing.
It was meant to be.
What an
But
amazing story.
I did mean it though. I was like, it definitely could happen. But I know that because I was like, I haven't gotten anything tested. So I was like, it doesn't mean it will happen, but it doesn't mean it won't happen. So if you're willing to find out.
Can I ask you guys something I think is really interesting?
Huh.
Do you feel like more choice makes marriage harder?
What do you mean more choice?
Well, I think back to like the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, whatever, right?
But the 1920s, 30s, 40s,
Yeah,
50s?
yeah. And I think to myself, divorce wasn't as easy, and
Yeah.
people didn't have as many options,
Right.
and people made it work.
Yeah, I think they had to in those days, though. I don't think. Well, there's a lot of factors, but I
And
think when you go,
I'm not saying all those marriages were awesome, but think about how many marriages could probably work out if you had to make them work out.
yeah, like if you're like if like the avenue to divorce wasn't so easy or something.
Yeah, that's I
Yeah.
guess what I mean, right? Because like you think about Joe, and he's like, "Look, I love you. If you love me too, let's fucking just fuck it." And I'm like, there's kind of something to be said for that. Because it's
I
like,
remember, I mean, look, I've had previous relationships, but from the beginning, man, so I met her in a place I would love to meet her at, which was the gym.
Yeah.
Like I always said, if I'm going to find someone to ride this life out with, they've got to be on board with my life. And
Right,
I'm not
yeah.
trying to fight that battle. So I felt like I met her there. She was it was the easiest person I've ever been able to get along with. Like same sense of humor, like she's funny as fuck. But she had a really good way of talking on an intellectual level. Like she had something to say. She was just okay, like short conversation person. She asked a lot of questions about me. Like she cared to know about what I do and who I was, where I came from, why I'm the way I am. She didn't judge me. It was the first person ever in my life too, where if she asked me a question, I gave her the 100% truth, no matter how much it made me look bad.
right.
So if she asked me a serious question, I gave her the answer that was the real answer.
What's the word?
And-
Wait.
Instead of what she wanted to hear.
No, yeah, wait.
No, not what she wanted to hear.
No, that's what I mean. Like instead of what she wanted to hear, you gave her the truth.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I want to ask a question. What's the worst question she asked you that you didn't want to answer?
I guess it was
I know what you're saying.
details about my last relationship
Yeah.
Okay.
and reasons as to why it split, but what I did.
Okay.
So pretty much she's known people. This is after the fact. She tells me
Yeah.
get a lot of respect for me because a lot of the time the guy will just talk about how bad the other person was and say, I didn't do shit,
And
man.
take
They
no
were crazy.
responsibility. Yeah.
Right.
But I said, this is why she would do the thing that she would do because I would do this. I did this. I fucked up here, all that stuff. She
Yeah.
never had that before.
Hey.
And I told, well,
No. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just say I told her that I promised myself that the next person I give a chance to, I would give them exactly that, the truth,
Right.
so they can have me fully as who I am. And if they accept that, cool. If not, then I'll just wait for the next one to come by.
I thought she was going to ask you like how many people you fucked. And
That's I
you're
knew you were going to ask that, Fouad. I knew that's what you're thinking. I knew it.
He's like 46. Fuck.
Did that come up, Joe?
Yeah.
Did that come up? That question?
Yeah, that came up.
Really?
Did you tell her the
I don't
truth?
know, but I don't know the
I
point of
did.
that question.
I told-
You told her the real number?
You did, eh?
Oh, no, trust me, guys. It would surprise you what my number is, and it's not high.
It's okay. Well,
It's very low.
okay. That's okay. That's respectable.
But low to a guy is usually high to a girl.
Yeah, like low to a guy's like
No,
80,
no.
84.
Yeah, you're like
To you,
35,
to you
50.
guys, you'd be like, no fucking way it's that low.
It's okay.
There you go.
It's okay.
I'm not
Well,
gonna
what are we
give-
counting,
I'm not going to give the number, but from a guy's
Don't.
perspective,
What are we counting though? Are we talking just penetration? Or are we talking like any like
Nobody counts blowjobs. Nobody says like, "What's your body?" Listen, nobody says like, "What's your body count?" You're like, "Wait, I got to count all the blowjobs."
he said,
And all,
if it came from a body, it's a body.
if you entered at all the body, then
Yeah.
it's a kill.
that's not how the count works. Yeah. Wait. No. You got to enter. This is we made this rule a long time ago. You have to enter the vagina, and it has to be 3 pumps at least.
Bro, it's not a touchdown until you're in the end zone. What the fuck?
No, you don't got to finish. You don't got to finish. You got to get in. You get 3 pumps. Then from that point
Hey
on,
man, when you're in the end zone, you have to kick an extra point after, right?
So like if you go get a blowjob, you can't be like, "Oh, it's got that notch on my belt." No, that doesn't.
Well,
no.
then you should have
That's
2
a
sets of
separate
numbers.
category.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
separate category.
Yeah.
You could say how much like how many
How-
times
how
how
many-
many times have you been with a woman? Even if you said that, like if a woman said to you, "How many times have you been with a woman?" I don't think most women are like include all the blowjobs.
Yes, they are.
They
yes,
are?
they are. 100% they are.
So like
Yes.
if you so like
Put it
you
out
know,
there.
so
Great
let's
female listeners.
okay for female listeners we want to so let me ask you a question. So let's say you're in high school and you finger bang a chick at a party. Is that a notch? Does that count? Like if a girl asks you have to count that one?
I don't think finger banging counts, but I think
I don't understand you.
Why? Why?
How does your chart work?
What?
I think at bare minimum's got to be a blowjob.
No.
Bare minimum.
Joe's like, how does your chart work?
Well, it's almost like a
I
baseball
lost
player.
them.
No,
You got
come on.
doubles,
Wait,
triples, and
okay,
home runs.
wait a minute. Time out. If you're a girl and you're like, I want to know how many girls this guy has been with.
Okay, but that's the key food I've been with.
Wait a minute, but you can't discount if you finger blasted like 25 chicks. You can't ignore that.
Okay. Well, shit. When I ask the question, I'm thinking about like actual penetration. That's all.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking too.
Because if you're counting finger banging food, like you're talking like high school days, man. Like they're
Yeah, but then you can't count blowjobs either.
Yeah, that's
no,
that's high
as long as
school,
there's a blowjob in high school, it counts.
Why is a blowjob count not finger bang?
Finger banging is very it's not that intrusive. It's not that
Yes, it is. You
it's not
talk
that
about
intimate.
you talk about it like it's like making out. You're not like
dude. That's not the same thing.
you're like it's not that bad. It's like
Bro, okay, there's a difference. If my daughter came home saying, "Oh,
Yeah.
the guy kissed me today," and goes, "Oh, hey, I just fucking sucked the guy off," I'm gonna
Yeah.
be pretty pissed off.
what? Here, let's
I think you should start a poll.
huh?
I think you should start a poll.
Watch. Let me invite our
Ask
friend.
ChatGPT for it.
No. We're not gonna ask ChatGPT. We're gonna ask Ian.
No, Ian.
Ian will give us a very
He'll give a complicated answer.
no. He's gonna give us a very. I guarantee he's gonna give me a very crisp, concise answer.
No, he won't. It'll be complicated. I guarantee.
You say it kind of counts. That's what
Let's
you-
hear it. Let's hear it. I'll give you
Okay.
my answer.
Okay, Ian, you ready?
Yep.
If a girl asks you for your body count,
Yep.
does it,
No. How many
What?
girls you been with?
If yeah, that's your body count.
What's the difference?
Okay.
If a girl asks you how many girls you've been with, does anything count other than intercourse?
No.
Thank you.
So intercourse, by
Thank
intercourse,
you.
Fuad means like vaginal intercourse.
Yes, that's
for
what
a long
intercourse
period of
means.
So if a girl blows you, that doesn't count.
No.
Okay,
Hey, wait,
no,
Paul.
separate question.
If you're asking a girl how many guys she's been with, you asking how many dicks she's sucked, everything?
Well, I mean,
Because I can guarantee you that's
that can
not
be
the
a
answer.
mis-
That's not the answer
that-
you're getting.
okay, so that's what we were getting at.
Because I
If
tell
a
you
girl-
the number of girls would be giving you is a whole lot different. Yeah.
You think a lot of girls blow guys without banging them?
Nowadays,
When they're young, for sure. That's all they do.
Nowadays.
Yeah.
nowadays, it's
Yeah.
like normal to suck a lot of cock.
Yeah. I don't say I got girls in high school, man.
Dude, girls are like are sucking dick in like grade 7. You
Yeah.
know? Like,
It's ridiculous.
I got-
Anal,
get off this
anal,
fucking-
anal, grade 10. It's like
yeah.
That way there's still virgins, right? There's still virgins that way.
Yeah.
Okay, now Ian, if a girl asks you, a new girl that you're dating asks you, how many girls you've been with? You think she's expecting you to include blowjobs?
No.
I think she is.
no, she's not.
0%.
Okay.
I'll get my wife to answer this right now.
Well,
Babe,
that's just one opinion.
I
Can
can
you
ask
come
my
here?
wife too.
That's mine also.
well, you don't have to be on video just so I can ask you a question. If you asked the guy how many like girls he's been with, what are you
a new
asking?
boyfriend.
If
A
you
new
ask a new
boyfriend.
boyfriend how many girls he's been with, what are you asking in that question? She's asking how many girls you've had intercourse with.
Not blowjobs.
You're not
No.
including how many girls I've got blowjobs from. She said, absolutely not.
She don't care about that?
No.
Do you not care about that? She's like, no.
Wow.
Listen. You.
I mean,
have
I've
to
never
ask-
asked her, when I ask like a girl how many guys they've been with or what they're like, I'm never asking how many dicks you've sucked in
I
that
have.
equation.
I have.
No, but that's a separate question.
It was a separate question.
Exactly.
I asked
like,
it.
there's different. Be like, oh, how many guys have you been with? That is the question. Is how many guys
That's
have
sex.
been inside
Okay.
you?
Yes.
So
But then it's like, okay, but how many dicks have been in your mouth? That's a different question.
Yes.
okay, so now if a girl tells you, like, so if you tell a girl or vice versa, your count is 10.
Yeah.
How many do you assume are just how many more in addition do you
Nobody
think there are?
said. Listen. Nobody on Earth thinks 10 is anything other than intercourse.
Okay,
Yes.
I know, but what I'm asking though, if someone's got 10, what do you think is how many blowjobs will be on top of
Why does
that?
that matter?
It doesn't.
Well,
Well,
just
wait a
curious.
minute. Wait a minute. Doesn't necessarily mean there's like 10 plus 10 more blowjobs. It
What
could
I'm
be
getting
like-
at is
I know what you're
the-
getting at. What I'm saying to you is, it depends on the person. There's people that are like serial daters. So like they go
Paul's
from
just trying to find the math of if
I
he
know
asks
he
a
is.
girl that she has
Right.
5 bodies, that he knows it's at times 3
Plus
how
3.
many dicks she sucked.
40 blowjobs.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, so she says 5, I know it's 15 dicks she sucked, you know?
This is the question. This is the question you have to ask a girl. How many relationships have you been in?
Yes.
And if she's been in, like, let's say she says, I've been in 5 relationships, right? Figure out the timeline. You got to figure out how much space has been
The
between.
gaps.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
gaps. The
Could you
gaps.
think
Is,
there's-
the gaps.
The gaps
is where
are when the
blowjobs-
you think the
numbers rack
gaps
up.
get the gaps get filled by blowjobs?
The gaps.
No,
are
the gaps are
blowjobs.
where the numbers increase. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, unless you got a serial cheating.
And any kind of numbers. Yeah.
Yes. Any kind of numbers.
Yeah, because when you're the partner, it'll generally just be the partner. But if you have a 2-year gap, there could be umpteen amount of fucking,
Now,
Yes.
for girls watching, just so they don't get upset, I
all
have-
7 of you.
Yeah, all 7 of you that are watching. I have known women that have, like, women are sexual camels, man. I know some women who are like, they don't fuck for like a couple year period.
Sexual
then,
camels.
you know-
That's good. I've
Oh,
never heard that.
I never heard
so-
that before either. What's that mean? Like they go through droughts?
Yeah, it's like
Must
the
be
camels.
air-
No, they don't
water,
need-
you
no.
know?
It's an
women
Arab
don't
phrase.
need- Women,
Yeah,
it
very
is,
Arab
it is a very Arab phrase. No, women don't need sex like men do. Like when a guy is single, he's on the hunt. You know, he's like, where can I find some pussy? I gotta fucking get laid, or he just jerks off all day to porn. But like one or the other. But like a girl is generally like, depending on the girl, they can go for long periods of time without like needing to fuck.
Yeah, and I don't think women masturbate as often as men do.
I don't know about that. All I know is some women,
No.
some women will just wait to be in a relationship, and some women won't. And I think if you're a guy, you probably want to wait for the kind of girl who's wants to be in a relationship. Because you could
Wait
have
for
10,
the camel.
You could have 10. Listen, if you're 40, yeah, wait for the camel. You could be if you're 40 years old, like Paul, you're 50 years old, right?
53, yeah.
If for some reason you were going to meet a girl and she was going to be 40, she might have 15 bodies, but they could be like 4-month-long relationships.
I wouldn't even ask the question because you're not getting an honest answer.
What if really you don't think you ever get an honest answer?
Oh, okay, I'm not going to say never, but either way, you're just going
I
to play
agree
a
with
mind game with
Paul
yourself.
that you're the numbers you get.
Ian, fix your internet.
Yeah.
What's going on with Ian's internet? It never does this.
The internet's confused with this whole fucking
The
conversation.
weather, it's the weather in Ottawa has got them all fucked
Well, they got
up.
a storm there right now.
Am
Oh,
I good?
You're
Now you're
back.
good.
You're back, Ian. Say what you're going to say.
No, I just said I agree with you that I thought with Paul that I think you're not getting accurate numbers on that.
Or just going to play a mind game with yourself because either you're going to doubt it
Yeah.
or the number's going to be too high.
Yeah, I think it's
You
not
know,
usually
so why
worth
even
it.
ask?
I think there's other signals.
Or you just take it and believe the line, live in ignorance. You know,
Yeah, you could do that too. Yeah.
it's like they say 2, you're like great. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
All
I
right,
just say whatever number they say. I asked them first, like, how many guys have you been with? They're like 4. I'm like, yeah, that's me too. I've been with 4 girls. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
I just paired it back. You
Just
know,
Let
make
me-
sure you ask them first.
Okay, let me
Yeah.
ask you this. How many times has a girl asked you that question and you've gave her the honest answer?
I don't know how many times I've even been asked that question.
I've been asked like every time I met a girl.
Really?
Well, that's
I don't
because
remember being asked.
everyone knows you're just a filthy animal,
No,
so
I
they
mean-
want to know.
Yeah, they want to know.
Like, tell me the truth. You know? No, yeah, I think I don't even know. I don't even think Melissa would have ever asked me that. I don't even know if
Actually,
a girl,
it's funny.
I think I probably had one in my life.
It's funny. Summer's never asked me that either.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I think most people avoid the question.
Yeah. Summer
Women do more than men. Yeah.
Summer literally told me, she's like, I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Don't tell me anything.
Yeah. Men definitely ask more than women for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Listen, I was talking to these guys about your retarded post today. There's no such thing as a shaker bottle. It's a shaker cup.
No, they're only called shaker bottles.
A bottle is a bottle.
People
with
in the
a cap.
comments were agreeing with me.
Yeah, because they're on your page. Now we have
No,
some people who are not your
Dave,
fans.
Joe,
These are not your
you call the
fans.
shaker. You call the shaker bottle, I assume,
Nobody does.
Shaker
No.
cup.
We
That's all,
really?
Shaker cup.
we determined
Literally.
Ian,
but it's
Lit-
not. It's not a cup.
Literally, when we buy them and sell them, they're called shaker cups.
Well, you're
Yeah.
wrong. You're incorrectly labeling your product.
No, because a bottle is like a bottle with a screw
Yeah,
cap.
that is a bottle. It's
has
got a
long-
spout.
A bottle,
It's a
got a
bottle.
long neck.
No,
yeah, it's usually
drinkable dick.
thin.
Drinkable dick.
No, it's a bottle. That's a bottle.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
It's a thin
a
bottle
shaker- it's a
with
shaker
a
cup.
with a
No.
neck.
A shaker cup is like, when you go to Popeyes, they give you the cups with the flat lid that snaps on.
No,
That is a cup.
that's
That's
also
a shaker cup.
That's also a shaker cup.
Yeah, that's a
that's
shaker
also-
bottle and a shaker cup.
Also, no, this look.
No, because you can't shake those because it leaks. So I would
Yeah,
just call
but-
that a cup.
But it's for shaking. That's why it has a lid.
Look, I'm going to show you. Watch. Okay. What's going on, guys? I just want to break away to show you one of our sponsors, David Protein. A sponsor I came across by accident. I was eating their bars, actually enjoying them. They contacted me because they saw me enjoying their bars. And so we are now partners. If you go to their page, David Protein, you see here, if you buy 4 boxes, you get the 5th one free. Chocolate chip cookie dough is probably my favorite. Guys, if you want a good snack, they taste really good. 28 grams of protein, just about 30 grams, 150 calories, 0 fat. It's like it fits into your macro count almost perfectly to help you top up that protein count by the end of the day. DavidProtein.com, buy 4 boxes, get the 5th one free.
I bet you almost every
This
other
is a
website has them listed as
Hostile
a shaker.
Shield Shaker Cup.
Yeah, okay. Go onto Google.
All right. Okay. That's
And
why
type-
Helamix Shaker Cup.
Well, that's just
There's
you
your proof.
incorrectly labeling that.
There's your
That's
proof
not-
right there.
That's proof. That's it. All right.
Just go into
And now
Google
go
and
down. And that,
go
there's
into
a-
Google
there's
and
a-
type in shaker bottle.
Huh?
Go to Google and type in shaker bottle.
No, that's not
Just
gonna,
just type
that's not
in
gonna-
bottle.
That's not going to do anything.
just bottle.
Really? Because you're going to get pictures of those.
No, that's not why.
I'll Google it on my phone right now.
Fouad used his own product to back himself up.
Genius, wasn't it?
Literally,
I wouldn't even noticed.
literally, when you get them, they're all exactly those kind of bottles.
Yeah, if I type in shaker,
Amazon, Gymshark,
if I type
every
in
single
shaker
other
cup,
brand.
if I type in shaker cup, the same
Hydro
thing will happen.
Flask, blender bottle, every single big brand of bottle is calling them a shaker bottle.
Yeah, but that's because they also
Under
call them
Armour,
cups.
shaker bottle. Blender bottle, shaker bottle.
But they all-
Stanley, shaker bottle.
But they also call them shaker
It's called a
cups.
Stanley Cup.
No, they only call them a shaker
And
bottle.
it's called a Stanley Cup. Not it's called
So,
it's not
Stanley
if you
Cup
were to
is the
use-
brand, but then they call that style of bottle shaker bottle.
So,
No.
Ian, if you were to use a shaker cup,
I'm looking at it right now.
if you were to use a shaker cup with no lid, just to like say have a glass of water, would you consider that your cup or your bottle?
I would still consider it a bottle.
That's not.
Well, it's just a bottle that's deconstructed at that time.
Then it's a cup.
Well, I guess in the format, I'll agree with you. I'm using it as a cup.
I don't think you can interchange the two. If it's a
course you
cup,
can.
it's a cup. If it's a bottle, it's a bottle.
Well, no, because
I
it
don't
has,
think-
it has a bottle lid that screws on with a spout, making it a bottle.
That makes it a
doesn't
okay.
have a spout.
Okay. Yes, it has no
Does have a
spout.
spout.
Exactly. No, we
Yeah.
take the lid off.
Well, not when you take the lid off. Then I would, if you're going to quantify it in its state, how you're drinking at your counter, then maybe I'll agree to call it a cup. But that's not
Okay.
how we're using them in the format that they're designed to be used.
Okay, in this scenario,
Yeah.
you finish a bottle of water. Okay. Now you're gonna sit down and have a meal. You don't want to dirty a cup, so use that same bottle of water. So you go to the fridge, you fill it up with water. Now you sit down. Is that a bottle or cup?
It's a bottle.
Right.
But it's the same thing. It's still in the bottle.
But it's a bottle because it's thin and it's got a neck.
But that doesn't change anything about it.
I took the lid off and it's still got a neck.
But you always drink the water bottle in that format. Like a water bottle, you buy a Dasani water bottle, you always drink it in its bottle form. If you're taking a shaker cup or shaker bottle and you're drinking it with the bottle lid on, Well, it's a bottle. If you want to take it off and you want to call it a cup, okay, we can call it a cup because you don't have a lid on it. Because you're changing its format. But like in a Dasani bottle, you're not changing the format in any way. It's the same original thing that was always a bottle.
Well, we could argue all night about it, but but I don't know.
Shaker
I don't
bottle.
think removing the lid makes it into a cup now from a bottle.
Yeah, they're all called shaker bottles.
Yeah, except the Strata shaker cup is more than just a shaker. This is a name. This
Yeah?
is what it is.
No, they're
This is
shaker
the-
bottles.
This is the definition. The Strata shaker cup is more than just a shaker.
Yeah, but they're calling it a shaker bottle.
No, but they're calling it a shaker bottle, but the
Why would they call it a shaker bottle then?
Because just the same way I called it a shaker cup on my page, this is just their name. This is the definition. It's a shaker cup.
Yeah, I mean it's a cup with a lid on it, making it
Yes.
a bottle.
It's a shaker cup.
You almost had it.
It's a cup. It's a cup with a lid, making
That's
it a bottle.
this is literally a shaker cup
A cup with a lid is still a cup.
company.
Yeah, and they're called Blender Bottle.
Yeah.
Literally,
but-
the name of the company is Blender Bottle because they're a bottle.
yeah, that's just the name though.
Yeah, because they're bottles.
Yeah, no,
You
but
wouldn't,
when you
wouldn't
look
call a
at
car a tractor. Like you wouldn't say Ford tractors and then it'd be a
no,
car.
it's like
you
the
know?
name like Kleenex, right?
No,
but when you
that makes no sense because they're both formats of drinking things. It would be calling like your car company Ford Tractors, but then selling cars.
no,
It's like, well, we're just calling it Ford Tractors, but they are cars.
I think it's a shaker cup.
They're both
I'm
things
gonna-
on four wheels that drive. You know.
Ian, I'm glad you agree with me. I'm gonna go home and carry on.
So we settled it. It's a cup.
We've settled-
I'll agree with Paul in that if you take the lid off and sit at your counter, and if someone asked me, hey, can I have a cup of water? I would still give them that and refer to that as a cup. Once you put that lid on, now it's a bottle.
So if they ask you for a bottle of water, would you put the lid on and give it to them?
I could, yeah. Because I assume if they're asking for a bottle, they're asking for a closed unit. But if someone asked me for a bottle of water, I would usually take that as they're asking for me for bottled water, which is not tap
But
water.
what if you didn't have bottled water? Would you fill up a shaker cup and put the lid on it for them?
I would.
and then tell them it's a bottle.
Well, they would be like, oh, thanks for this bottle of water.
Oh, not me. I would say thank you. for this shaker cup.
I want to hear. I want the fans in the
Bottle of
comments. I want the comments of this.
I
to
would
weigh in.
also, I think me and Joe and Paul would say thank you for the shaker cup. Of
I
water.
would. As I asked for a bottle, but thank you for
Let's.
the cup.
Can you put a poll in the
what I said.
comments?
No.
You can put polls.
I can put a poll in the community section. I'll do that. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Here, let me see. 1 second. Switch account.
I wonder if it's an American versus Canadian thing.
Oh, I want to say really
Paul-
quick.
but Joe's American.
He's
Yeah.
Mexican. That doesn't count.
Yeah, that's true. Joe's a Mexican. Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, so Canadians and Mexican, but I'm Canadian, the same as you guys.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
1
I know
second.
Melissa.
I want to plug this really quick. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, me and BTS TV are doing the news every day. Go over to RBP News. It's at RBP News, youtube.com/at RBP News. And subscribe here and check out the news here. We got some, every day we're dropping something new, usually 2 or 3, 4 stories each day. Sometimes they're long. They're longer than I want. Today was 30 minutes. I'm going to try and cut them down to like 15-minute stories. Anyway, that's going on. So please subscribe there. Then on our channel, my channel, we'll go to posts. We'll put a poll. We'll put a text poll. Text poll. What?
What do you call your shaker cup?
No, you can't. You can't preface it like that.
You can't preface it like that. Ugh.
All right.
What do you call your shaker?
Let's let the internet answer.
All right, we'll find out at the end of this. Ian, if you lost, you have to.
There's absolutely no chance I lost. so
If
that's
you
okay.
lose, you got to shake your
Yeah,
hand.
I'm not going to prepare for a situation that's ever going to happen, but it's okay.
You got to buy a shoes in if you lose.
Yeah.
I'll give you some of the 75 pairs I have sitting in the next room.
I got a size 13. It probably don't fit me.
I got 12 and a halves in there. I got a pair of dunks that are 13. Actually, I could give you those.
Really?
Yeah, some all white ones. They're nice. Yeah.
Ian. Joe married his wife after 5 weeks of being together.
That's awesome.
Isn't that crazy?
Well, It wasn't 5 weeks.
Well, give me the real story here.
I busted in her 5 weeks.
Busted in her 5 weeks. She got pregnant. Then they got
the way you're
married.
married nowadays. Once you bust, you're married.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we are.
So
Cool.
how long? So how long since conception to marriage? Like a year or something like that?
So Jax was born in May.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, a little over a year.
9 months. Yeah, we passed the year point. So
Yeah.
and we just got married on Saturday. So
let me ask. So let me ask you this: you went through literally like, I don't know what it's like because I don't have kids, but I'm imagining that other than trying to get married, because doing fucking wedding invitations and trying to get married is a fucking bitch and a nightmare for every couple. But aside from getting married, how was it? You meet this girl, you get her pregnant, you're the one, but then you literally go through the hardest period of a guy's life, which is taking care of this woman for 9 months. How did that affect on prep? How the fuck did that all work? Like, that's insane.
And then made such big progress.
Most couples can't get through a prep, let alone get through a prep while she's pregnant. Like, holy fuck.
I don't think you guys, I believe you're not really religious, right, Fouad? But
no.
I remember I was sitting down on a Friday night and I prayed. I was really lonely and I prayed to God for the first time to send a girl my way. I was like, I've done this by myself. I've never asked for help in this department ever. And when I prayed on it, literally the next day I met Ashley. And it was at Fit Nation Gym. I was introduced to her. She was looking for a trainer. I never even trained her. We started going out before I even did that. But she stood out to me a while back because I believe in like angel numbers. I'm religious, So she had the number 444 tatted on her leg, and she was doing leg press at the gym. And me and Paul are heavily admired at our gym. Everyone goes to us for advice and all that stuff. The biggest guy's there. And we were watching her do the leg press, and I'm seeing this girl do this, and she did like 10 reps, and her legs are like shaking at the top.
Yeah.
She holds it, and then she does like another 5 or 10 reps. And I was like, damn. I was like, that girl doesn't give a fuck about just looking good. That girl is different. Like that really stood out to me. I don't bother. I'm not that guy that goes and hits on girls in the gym and shit. So I didn't bother her and didn't really speak to her, but I remembered that moment. So when she got introduced to me, this is months later. I already competed at the Cal. I was like on my rebound portion, like 5 weeks post show or whatever. So I looked fucking good. So I was confident. But there's a trainer that trained her at this event. She went to thank him and say bye for the training. And he was actually on his way into retirement from training, but said, Joe's the best guy to work with here, in my opinion. So if you're looking for a real trainer, Joe's the guy to go to. Yeah. So in that moment, she was introduced to me by him. I shook her hand. I told her that story that I just said about the leg press and how it really stood out to me. I'm like, so I'd love to work with someone like you, that you have a different drive. So I know I could get the most out of you. And then fast forward, I didn't talk to her really. But then he trained her one last time, and she put it on her story, and it said, "Thanks for like fucking me up one last time." She did legs, and then she was like, "Appreciate you," and blah blah blah. Put her post, and then I DM'd her from that post, and I said, "When's my turn?" Yeah. And then that's when it turned into, she started asking me questions, first about how much I charge, and then what she's looking for, but then she started asking me about myself and my journey and how I got over certain obstacles, and just wanted to get to know me, not even Joe the bodybuilder, but just Joe. And she was giving me like paragraphs and paragraphs, but I was responding with the same kind of energy and stuff. And then I ended up on the phone with her for like 6 hours just talking, and I felt like I was talking to this person that I've known forever. Okay. So it just kind of trickled into what it is.
This is all the beautiful part where you meet and you get attracted to her, then you bang. Awesome.
I'm trying to preface this to be able to handle that.
But after that, she gets pregnant, and now you're in prep. How the fuck was that 9 months?
So I wasn't supposed to compete. I told her, I was like, hey, like, obviously this is my dream and stuff, but my family is going to be more important to me than the bodybuilding thing. And I was like, if you need me too. I'll take a year off, and hopefully get back to it when I can. But I'll take care of you and Jax first." And she told me that she said, "Joe, like that's not what I want you to do at all." She's like, "Don't throw away your goals and your dreams just because of this." She's like, "I got this. When I need you, I'll ask for help and stuff, but I'll hold it down. You go, like I believe in you, so go follow the dream and don't give up on it." I'm like, "If you mean that shit," I was like, "then I'm gonna give this my all." And yeah, she meant it. She stuck by her word. And there was some difficult times, but she never tried to take the bodybuilding thing away. It was just trying to get through those hard times. But telling you, like, I felt like I was talking to my best friend, so she trusted me. Everything I had to do.
Can I ask you something? What does the 444 mean? I don't know anything. I'm not. It's not that. Listen, I just want to say something really quick. It's not that I'm against religion or anything like that. It's not that I don't believe in it. It's not. I guess it's not something I'm.
You don't practice.
I don't practice at this point in my life. It's not something I'm ready to get involved with, I guess.
Mhm.
But it's not that I don't believe in God or anything like that. But out of curiosity, what's the 444 thing mean?
So the 444 thing, pretty much like the angels are guiding and protecting your decisions, pretty much. Like that, seeing that number, it's like to have trust in the faith of the universe that, like, just pretty much like stick to it kind of thing. Like
Okay.
it's supported by the angels.
Right.
So in that moment, when I see that on that girl, I'm
Right,
like,
right.
well, shit, she's fucking hot too. So I was like, I hope
What?
this is
Can I-
important.
Bonus.
Can I see something I think is interesting? And I don't know, Ian, if you've seen this too, or Paul. Is it seem like it's cooler nowadays to be religious all of a sudden?
I think it's come back a little bit for
Right?
young people, especially. No, I don't know if it's cool, but I think people are getting more in touch with their spirituality.
I don't mean cool as in fake. I mean cool as in
More
like
popular.
more
Yeah.
people are okay talking about it.
Yeah,
Because
for sure.
for a while there, I think people got away from it.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I want to make sure to, like, I'm definitely not a hypocrite. So I don't claim myself as like a Catholic or a Christian or whatever. I actually believe the term is agnostic, which means you don't really have a true religion, but you believe in a higher faith or power. Like you said, Fouad,
Yeah.
I'm like that.
Well,
But
we're
there's
kind of same
certain
then.
things, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I do believe in the energies of the universe and stuff like that, because there's some shit that have happened in my life that I can't explain,
Right.
and it's kind of given me a different outlook on a lot of things. That being one of them, which is
Okay.
why even that number even made sense to me at the time.
Right.
So, yeah, that was pretty much it, and just her believing in my dream gave me a lot of like motivation. Like, damn, like it's one thing to believe in yourself, but then when your significant other like doesn't let you give up on it, it's a different drive. So anything she asked for, like prep or not, didn't matter how shitty I felt, like I didn't hesitate. I never once complained about anything she asked me to do. I told her though, like when I'm on prep, there's a certain point where I said, like, it may sound like common sense to do certain things to help out, but you have to actually tell me what you need me to do, because I'm not like present. And I said, so if you can do that, if you can tell me exactly what you need, I won't complain. I'll do it, but don't expect it to happen just for me.
I think I'm
You
I
have
think,
to tell me what to do.
I think all men are bad at that. I think
Mhm.
it's funny.
But it's
'cause
worse on prep.
I think I know, but I think all women expect guys to just know. But guys
Yeah.
are bad at knowing.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, we use common sense for a lot of things, but yeah, the emotional side of things, sometimes we don't think the best that way.
Hey, I wanted to ask you. Remember you said when you guys got together, she asked you what happened with your previous relationship, and she was kind of testing you to see if you would tell her you were responsible for any of it.
Mhm.
Do you think that men? I hope this doesn't seem like a really misogynistic fucking podcast.
Well, why stray?
Do you think that men are better at taking responsibility?
Generally,
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, okay? I've been in very many arguments in my life. And I pride myself on taking responsibility for my little mishaps or fuck ups or whatever. Like for me, I'm like, I'd rather take responsibility than let this shit drag on with something it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
But I've always seen it be where it's a harder thing for a woman to do.
Ian, what do you think?
Eventually, they will. Some
Yeah.
of them, but some don't.
Ian, what do you think?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, I think it definitely happens on both sides. I mean, I'd say but between Melissa and I, like certain things I'm more eager to take responsibility for, and certain things she is. So it's like I don't know if between us specifically, if I had to say a whole, I would say that she's probably one that takes responsibility for her things more than I does. But we're both pretty like own up to our responsibility things. But as an overarching theme, I would say, yeah, men think in a more logical way, which sometimes then might just result in like, just wanting to, diffuse things and just like take accountability, move forward with it. I guess it depends. Yeah.
Let me rephrase the question though, because I don't necessarily mean it in like a term of fighting, like when two people are fighting. I know that's kind of how I started the question, but I don't really mean it that way. I mean just in the arc of a person's life. Do you think women are more likely to stay the same or want to grow and understand the things that are wrong with them? Or do you think men do that more?
I think men do that more.
I think a woman that loves or respects her man will do that.
I agree.
But I'm not talking about the man. I'm talking about her for herself. Do you think women are introspective that way, or do you think men are more introspective that way?
I think naturally a man is.
Mm-hmm. Especially as you get a little older.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think a woman that finds the right man will have enough respect to want to look introspectfully.
Right.
To be like, maybe this guy's not fucking tripping and I am.
I think men can be introspective, but I also think that men are definitely way more repressed than women are.
Emotionally?
Yeah, like Paul's prime example of that. It's like he might have these conversations.
Made eye contact with.
He might have these conversations within himself and know why they come from certain places, but then they're still repressed inside of like taking action on them or like they're talking about them or things like that. I think there's more like keep things quiet and like don't complain and things from men,
but
even if there's more introspection. But I think with women, I think the ability to talk about things creates more opportunity for introspection and growth. So I think there's both sides of that coin.
I think there's a healthy balance there. I think there's some women who can go unnecessarily into things, maybe, like when something doesn't really need to be explored, but they want to anyway. Some where a guy just wants to fluff it off and move on. Yeah. And I think that can lead to issues. What are you laughing about, Fouad?
Literally what you said is the definition of what Ian was saying you are.
Yes.
You're like, this is what you said. You're like, sometimes girls want to talk, and I don't want to hear them talk. And I don't know why they're talking.
That's not what I meant to say.
And that's where it becomes misogynistic.
You're like, you don't have to talk. It's not that important.
You're the problem.
Okay, yeah,
that
is a little bit more. Yeah, like what I was thinking. That's not important when you talk about it.
That's kind of what you said.
Yeah.
Anyway, listen, we had the Japan Pro was last week. Sean Clarita fucking won and killed everybody. And there was some really strange judging, like Florian, who has definitely learned how to pose. Watch him hit these. If it goes all the way around, I don't know how much of the video we have. First of all, this is the best Florian I've ever seen because he's peaked to the point where even his chest is full. Mm-hmm. And normally he's mostly just limbs.
I thought Florian was going to win. I'm not going to lie.
Look how good I think there's one reason why he didn't, and it's usually the back. But I think he's learned how to pose now from the back where he's pushing his lower back out, like his thoracic spine. He's pushing it outward, and it's hiding some of that, some of the lack of lat development. But look at the rest of him. Fuck, man.
His quads are crazy.
They're crazy.
Watch when he poses here. See the middle back go out? See that right there at the end? The middle of his back just pops outward. So he's kind of hiding the back there, but I don't think he could hide it enough to beat Sean, who's, I don't know, had a complete resurgence.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's definitely the best he's looked.
Ian, any commentary?
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that the defining thing here was just Sean's overall like completeness in every pose. I definitely think Florian beat him maybe in a couple shots, but even then, I don't know. I mean, but from the back and Sean's just a little more overall dominant, I think, which, even though he's structurally smaller and doesn't take as much space on stage, when you go like actually shot for shot, he's pretty tough to beat.
And then we had Mark Hector and James. I think James was outside the top six.
Yeah, he ended up eighth.
Mark Hector, I think, was what, fourth?
Fifth,
Fourth
I
or
think.
fifth.
I think Stu was seventh.
Stu was
Yeah.
seventh. Yeah.
They had Tabani in there.
Tabani was sixth, and I think Jan Turek was the one above there.
There he is.
Yeah,
There's
he was like fourth, wasn't he?
Jan Turek here.
Yeah, Jan Turek was third or fourth.
And then Joan here in third.
Or fourth, and then Mark Hector fifth, Tabani sixth, Stu, then James. Yeah.
Definitely not the outcome I was expecting.
No, not at all. Here they are from the back. See, I think Jan Turek, I'm very impressed with. Like, this is
He's good,
not.
man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's definitely
He's complete.
leveled up his physique a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's been better this year. Yeah. But you can see there Florian from the back,
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's the area. Yeah.
that's where he loses the ground. So it's like,
Like, you see him pushing out the center of his back, but the lats is just, like, look at the difference here.
I mean, Sean from the back is pretty standout in this lineup,
Yeah. And what happened to Joan? Just a little bit off of the show or what?
Jones' backside's not really like, if you look at the back here, Paul, like the hamstrings are a little weak.
He's too soft from the back. Yeah.
The conditioning for one, yeah, but also the size. Like, look at the difference in the legs
Yeah.
on Florian and the legs on Joan. And then if you go from the front, you're like, holy shit, bang on. But Florian's just as
Yeah.
good from the front,
Yeah.
Yeah. Florian's good.
So
What do you guys think's happening with Stu? His physique, because he hasn't been able to match that New York Pro look that he had.
Yeah. He didn't have a great year.
No,
Ian, you want to take that one or you want me to take it?
Yeah, you go ahead. Yeah.
I think Stu is a big guy structurally. People don't really know that. On stage, he takes up a lot of room. And I think he's got a really big physique, but the muscle bellies don't really they don't really round. Yeah, like this needs a lot more tissue, I think, to kind of stand out and get into those top spots.
Yeah, there's
Like,
just not a lot of like pop in there of like things that stand out to you,
like when you look
like-
at when you look at this physique, you see a big torso,
Yeah.
but I don't see huge arms. The lats don't really pop like crazy. The chest isn't really super full.
Mhm.
It's a good physique. I just don't feel like it's completely finished yet.
I don't know if that's a bad picture or what, but he looked a lot sharper in the week or two pictures that he posted.
Go ahead,
That's
Ian.
some
You were
bad
going to say
lighting.
something. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No,
it's bad
no, that's
lighting.
good. They're good.
Mm.
Yeah.
yeah, he definitely looked better here than when I competed against him in Texas and Tampa.
The legs look great. Legs are full.
It just seems like he's a little bit like shallower than I remember him, like kind of up through the top,
Yeah.
Like
Yes,
through
that's
the
what I was saying.
delts,
That
chest,
look is
arms.
different.
Things just look like a bit shallower there than just like there's not a lot of like projection of thick things off the torso,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, like the lats need to come up a little bit more. Like there's, I don't know, something going on in there. But like you see that, like structurally, he's just a big, big guy. So I don't know. I don't know if it's just filling out that frame more.
And then him and James are in kind of like the same boat, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, James, I don't know what happened to James in Japan. He seemed like his prep was going really well.
Yeah, he didn't.
Mm.
And his pictures he's been posting like today and stuff, like he looked crazy right now. So I don't.
never.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
I never feel like his prep translates to the stage.
His peak, eh?
Yeah.
Well,
Something seems
he's
to go
not a
wrong in
guy
his
with
peak.
like a lot of like fine detail in his physique, So like on stage, sometimes if things aren't like perfectly in those fine details, it makes you look less than you are,
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
when you don't see the details in the quads, even though he's really lean, or like through the chest and arms, like sometimes you're just not seeing that fine detail,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Going back to Stu for a minute, do you think the gyno cost him some points?
I'm sure it didn't help.
Yeah.
But like if you look at the guys ahead of him, I think even without the gyno, I don't think he was beating them,
I remember seeing Stu at the New York Pro. I think he was third or fourth the year I saw him there. It must have been like 3 years ago now. I think the competition's just gotten better.
Yeah.
It has for sure.
Like guys,
The
like
lives have gotten deeper.
there's a lot more. Like it seems like there's a lot more people. I don't think necessarily Stu has grown at the same rate.
Yeah, or it
Well,
gotten better
Stu,
at the
you have
same
to
rate.
remember, Stu got really big really quick. Like he was
Yeah.
like competing in classic physique, dude. Like, this is all like pretty new. Like he got a lot bigger really fast.
Yeah,
You
yeah, yeah,
know?
yeah.
So like it's like you kind of get there and it's tough to keep up that pace, especially if it's accumulated very quickly. Like,
Right.
he was competing as like an amateur and classic and then turned pro and then he was, big and heavy right into New York Pro and then it's kind of been stagnant since then. But
Yeah.
because it was accumulated so fast, it's like it's hard to keep going from there,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we had a little bit some upsets here and there. Let's take a look at the results of our predictions. Japan Pro results.
Did I finally lose one for once?
Shut up.
Probably all did bad on this one.
Our results. Carlos, Phil Brick.
Oh, well, I beat all you guys.
I
Great.
got third.
Fuck you guys.
Well, you beat me by half a point, Ian. So I don't
Yeah.
want to count
Joe,
that as a
what are you
Doesn't
doing?
matter.
Joe,
victory.
you're
I
down
got
here,
fucked.
down here in seventh.
You
Let's see what Carlos.
beat Guy. Oh no, you actually didn't. Guy beat you.
Carl. Well, how did Carlos have James? How did Carlos win if he had James winning? 7 places off. How did that happen?
And he had Florian in 8th.
Okay, I gotta figure this out.
Okay, go to mine.
Something's not right.
How did Sick Wang do?
Once,
Yeah, how did he do?
Joan, you're closer, but you
I'm
had Florian,
closer.
Florian fifth. It's so fucked up. How did that happen?
Yeah, you got to get the guy to look over this
Yeah,
because I'm confused. Because like, what's the places off?
Matt, there's 17 here. One sick Wang. You guys both had that. Florian, he had Florian. It says actual placing second, place is off 6. Places off 2. That's not even right. Was Mazar 6th?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Stu 7th. And this is off 2.
I was kind of like 2 places off for everybody.
Yeah, he's off like 6 here. 2. Maybe he's got a 0 in here, but that's not even a 0. Joan was second.
Yeah.
They don't place past 15th, right? So why is there like official placing 17, official placing 21?
What do you mean?
Like see next to the person's name, like take Matt Riley, for example.
Actual placing here?
Yeah, because they don't place past
I don't
15.
know where they get that. I'm gonna have to ask.
Just how far down they are on the sheet. Maybe they're using that as the number.
This
Yeah.
probably means that I won and Ian took
Maybe.
second. Ian took
Could
second.
be, yeah, it could be.
Yeah, this whole season's a fraud, and I've been winning every show by fucked up equations.
Now I know what the fuck is going on.
It's your site, dude. Don't blame me.
I know. I gotta fix. I gotta make some changes. Fantasy League. That is correct.
Is it because you're winning?
I think I'm still beating him in that.
Group mode. Yes, you are. Group mode this is a leaderboard. 424, 398, 337, 245,
Mr.
and
Fisher's.
Mike is right behind you. And then we got one show left. We have global mode. In the whole world, I am 35th. So I got you beat there, Ian.
This one doesn't matter though.
You're 600th.
Yeah, but this is where we did that fucking lottery system. That's bullshit.
No, the lottery system was the one with the group mode one. This is where
Oh.
this is where you got to pick.
We could pick the same guys even.
Yeah, this is where you got
Oh,
to pick
okay.
whoever you wanted, and this
Yeah.
is what you ended up with. So you suck.
Well, when it came to making pressure decisions in the other one, I made the right ones.
All right, we got one show left, and then
Spain?
See, I saw the lineup today.
okay.
No, it's like 1/3 the size of the Japan lineup.
It is, yeah. I'm surprised more
And
guys didn't jump in.
Joan's not doing it, eh?
No,
Yeah.
Mark Hector is probably the favorite going in.
It's in his hometown. He's not doing it. So we got who do we got? We got me, Ian, Joe, and Paul. All right. All right.
Is that all the guys? Is that the whole list right there? 10 guys?
Fuck, that's tough, man. Here we go. Ready?
I can go first.
No, I'm gonna knock him out.
Okay.
Mark
I want to go
Hector.
first.
Mark Hector. Um,
I think I only know fucking Mark and Pablo.
Mark Hector, and then I'm gonna put. Boo.
There's a few guys can go, that can
Pablo.
go there.
Monsieur, Roberto, Damien, Gersner, Drago. I don't know the rest. Who's Ala Atrice?
I don't know.
Bro, you didn't even put Mo Nazur up there.
Yeah, I did. This
You
guy looks
did?
good. Fuck, this guy looks good.
Hmm.
This guy looks really good. Holy shit.
A little small, but still
Like, a
good.
little
Yeah.
bit, yeah.
Holy
Hey, classic guy.
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It looks
yeah.
like classic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 106 kg today. Cap. Oh, wait. He is a classic guy.
No, he's got his pro card here in bodybuilding.
Yeah. But look, so he just turned pro.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. So his cap was because he was competing as a heavyweight. Yeah.
I'm going to put him ahead of Drago. Who's Jordy Bellinger?
Sounds British. Anyone named Geordie is definitely from the UK.
Okay. I've seen enough. I'm going to put Jordy here.
And then
Nicola.
Ala.
I've seen enough of this.
Who's next?
I'll go.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Damien Cuffle.
Ooh. He's got some points to spare.
Yeah, I think you're underestimating him. You're here. I'm gonna go. Mark Hector,
Okay.
Pablo,
Okay.
Buonomo,
Good one.
Brian Drago.
Are you sure you don't want to put Monsieur in there?
Uh,
I just don't want to have to do it all over again.
can I see what Monazur looks like right now? He didn't do good earlier this year,
I know.
but he's made it to the goddamn Olympia before. You know.
I know. Trust me, same
Okay.
same thought process.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put him and then Drago.
Mo, Drago,
Then I'm gonna do Gerstner.
Gersner.
Then I'm gonna do who's this Nicola guy?
That's the guy I just showed. Where I was like, I've seen
Oh,
enough.
that we thought he was classic.
Yeah. No. That's Ala Atris. Nicola is this guy.
We didn't look at this guy.
Oh, we didn't.
You haven't looked at this yet? No.
What the fuck? That's this guy. Oh, he looks good.
Yeah, he does look good.
I got to make some changes.
Okay, I'm gonna put him next then. Wait, did he place at Romania? What's that Romania up there? He's a 212 guy that's placed in shows before.
He's a 212 guy moving up.
pro card winner. He just turned pro
Oh.
2 weeks ago.
Oh, I remember this guy turning pro.
Okay, I'm gonna put him next.
I got to move him up. One
Yeah,
second.
this guy's good.
Just
Yeah, okay.
one sec.
Yeah.
Nico Stallone?
Oh, this is that Nico Stallone guy.
Nico Stallone.
Okay.
Okay. We got to
Okay.
go back. I got to go back.
Okay, so I'm gonna remove a couple here, yeah.
What do you want to do?
Remove from Drago down.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, and I'll put him 6.
Yeah.
Then Drago.
Nicoletta. Is this Leonetti? Is Stallone?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So you want him there too?
Yeah, 6.
Okay.
Then Drago, Ivan Drago. Then I'm gonna do Allah. Who am I forgetting here?
Gerstner.
Is that it though? That it doesn't feel like I have enough.
Gerstner and Jordy.
I have Gerstner in there.
No, you don't. You took him out when we got.
Oh, I did. So sorry. Yeah, take out that Alla. Alla. Take out Alla.
Alla.
Then put Gerstner, then Alla, then Jordy.
Okay, Paul or Joe.
Go ahead, Joe.
I'll do Mark Hector, Pablo, the Drago guy,
Drago.
Nicola,
Stallone.
Mo,
And Stewart.
Damien,
Cuffle.
Casozi.
What?
Oh wait, no, I already got Drago. Sorry.
You got Gerstner, Buono, Alla, and
sorry,
Jordy.
super hard to read.
Sorry.
No, it's 'cause I'm on my little phone. Andre.
I'll give you a hint. Buonomo.
Let's do him next.
Okay.
And then I got Allah on there. Yeah. And then Jordy.
Paul, go ahead.
I'm gonna go with Mark Hector
Yeah.
to win. Pablo second.
Yeah.
Damian Cuffle third. Boinomo fourth. Nicola fifth. No. Mo then Nicola. And then Drago. Where you at? Drago.
3 more.
Then my last 3, I'm gonna go from the bottom up from here, okay? Jordy 10th.
Big mistake.
No. No, sorry, not Jordy 10. Allah 10.
Okay.
And then who's the only guy I didn't say?
That's it. You got all 3.
Gerster. Put Gerster ahead of Jordy.
Come on, man.
That's it. I'm good. No changes.
You know what? I think I got to change one thing. I think it's we're too high. Bonomo, Cuffle, and Sewer. Yeah, I think that's good. No.
You got Cuffle winning him?
Yep.
Didn't Pablo just place top 3 at a show?
Yes.
Cuffle wasn't there though, or maybe he was. I don't know.
Pablo's
A lot of these overseas shows, I don't know the
Yeah.
guys.
Pablo's definitely better than Cuffle.
He's placed better than him, I think, hasn't he, this year?
I think he's more. He fits bodybuilding criteria more than Cuffle right now. Cuffle will probably be better next year. He needs another year of tissue, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Ian's busy studying.
Buenomo's big.
Yeah.
Are you done studying?
Sorry, I'm a very important person, Fouad. It's
It is Ian's birthday.
Oh, that's right, Ian.
Not today.
Oh,
Tomorrow's my birthday.
Tomorrow's your actual birthday?
Yeah, but this is
Happy
gonna go.
birthday
But yeah,
tomorrow.
but this is gonna go out tomorrow.
Oh yeah, when this is happening, out
Happy
in the world,
birthday.
it's my birthday. Thank you. Guys.
What are you now, 35? 34?
how old are you?
35. Yeah.
Oh,
35.
Oh
Yes.
shit!
It's a good
time
age.
coming back.
I'll be 32.
The comeback window is closing.
Yeah. I got
I
five.
think, I think he is. I think he's gonna come back.
I got 5 years to kill
5
it,
years.
boys. You know.
You got 5 years to do the Kai Green thing for a while.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe
No, I've
it's
been
time.
doing that the last 2, so that window is
Yeah.
closing. I got to
Yeah.
get back there now.
Yeah,
you know?
once he said he was 260 again, I was like, oh, he's coming back.
265 now, by the way.
Yeah, see,
Another 5 this week.
nobody walks around
This is a
heavy
good 265
on
too.
accident. Fouad stayed 280 for like years debating coming back,
I did.
and he tried like twice. He's like, yeah, fuck this.
It's funny, you know that, Joe. You're right, because I did my last show in 2017, and then from that show up until like 2020, I was like, maybe I'll do a show, maybe I
Yeah.
won't, maybe
So
I'm
you
going to
got injured
retire.
a couple times.
And then I got injured a couple times, and I was like, fuck.
It's crazy that
I've
you and I.
rushed this.
It's crazy that you and I never did any shows together outside of 2015.
Well, because I knew I beat you, and I was like, that's it. I don't want to
You
go.
avoided me then.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Like,
I was
this guy's
like-
getting too good. I got to get out
I
of
was
here.
like, Ian will never ever be able to say he beat me, but I will
Yeah.
be able to say I beat
I
him.
know.
That's all.
I never did
And,
beat you.
and the funny
It's
thing
kind
is,
of
in the record books, no one will ever know that he was 12 years old when I beat him.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
I
with Lee Haynes.
I was
retired.
23 then. Yeah. Yeah. That's funny.
What are you doing for your birthday?
Well, we went out for dinner tonight.
Where'd you go?
Like a, I don't know. If I say the restaurant, you won't know it anyway. So
Well, what kind of food was it? Tell
it was
me.
like a fancy Italian restaurant. We went with my dad and his wife. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
What'd you
Yeah,
get?
it was good. I got this, like, I'd never had it before, but I looked on the menu and it said it was like their house special. And I've been to this restaurant quite a few times over the last, I don't know, 20 years. But I saw it and I was like, fuck, this looks good. I'm gonna try something different than like normal. And it was so like a steak, like a steak that they take and they pound it flat.
Yeah, flat iron steak. Yeah.
Yeah, but then they stuff it with cheese and prosciutto and stuff and roll the steak up,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And it was
I
like
mean,
that. So it was like,
I mean, I get it, but you lost me because I don't like anybody fucking with my steak.
no, it was fucking good, man. And it was
Was
like
it?
rolled up into a thing. It was fucking amazing.
I
Yeah,
would try it if you'd ever invite me to come see, but you never
Yeah.
invite me.
it was good. Yeah. Soon. I'm leaving on Friday, so
Where are you going now?
I'm going hunting on Friday
Oh, that's
for the
right.
week. Yeah, in New
See that?
Hampshire. So
See that, Paul? He never ever invites us to come see him. Ever. We're not allowed. We're not allowed anywhere. He doesn't want to hang out with us.
I live in a very
friends that nobody
predominantly
knows us.
white neighborhood here, Fouad. I don't want to scare my neighbors. Okay, so
He's like, Paul's red and you're brown. Sorry.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Ian made me feel important the first time I got to meet him in person. Because at the expo, I just go up and talk to Ian. Ian has his whole fucking line behind. And I'm just talking to Ian like they don't exist for like 15 minutes.
well,
and he's like, hey, Joe, I should
I'm a good friend, you know?
know?
Not to say the fans don't exist, but we have professional courtesy.
Yeah, of course.
When you see another,
And I would expect the same on my behalf.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Listen,
And I
it's
return that favor. You know.
It's nothing against the fans, but if you see a
No, of course not.
professional, and you don't know, you're not going to make them wait in line for.
I think
3 hours.
the fans, if I thought they didn't understand, it would be different. But if they see this fucking mammoth walk up, they figure I know him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If
So,
I
like,
Yeah.
if
if
I
he walks up, I'm like,
yeah.
yo, a couple of the boys, bodybuilders talking. It's like they can wait a minute and then
Yeah.
we'll get back to it. You know?
Yeah.
But I'm
I
also
probably
not
like
like disrespectful where I'll spend 4 hours
No,
having a
no,
conversation.
no.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I also
used
won't
to
They
rush
like
a
it though,
conversation.
because they get to see both of you at the same time. So they probably take
Yeah,
pictures.
exactly. Yeah.
when I used to me and Paul used to go to the Arnold's together ever since I was like 20 years old. I never used to wait in line, but I would I would walk by and see the lines. If I ever stood in line and waited for Jay Cutler, and Dexter came to talk to him or something, I would expect Jay to be like,
100%.
Dexter, get to the back of the line.
Yeah,
You're like,
hey,
Yeah,
you can't
of
cut.
course not. But now we've served our penance in bodybuilding. If I see Jay Cutler in
Yes.
a booth, I'm gonna just walk up to the side, be like, "Yo, what's up, dude? How you doing?" And
Yes.
walk away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'm not gonna wait in line to say hi
Yeah.
to him. I'll be like, "Yo, what's up? How you doing?" We'll walk away.
But also, it's also incumbent upon the guy that's receiving the professional courtesy to also not be an asshole and take too much time of the guy that's got the line. 'Cause he's
Yeah.
gotta-
There's a healthy
Right.
balance because you obviously, if someone comes up to talk to you, like if Joe comes up, I want to spend time and talk with Joe and hang out for a bit. We fucked around, we squeezed the grip thing, we like chat for a couple minutes, But I'm also like, I'm not going to be dismissive. I want to hang out, I want to do that, but I also like want to
Did
get
Joe-
people through the line.
did
So you have
Joe-
to find the balance.
Did Joe out grip you?
No.
No.
I'm the king. I'm the king of the grip machine. For
No one has yet, Ian. No one's beat you yet.
I've had one guy beat me, but at the Arnold, no, at the Olympia, no. Yeah.
So
I-
you're
I-
like-
Because he deadlifted for
This
years.
guy's
I
fucking.
don't
This
really
guy's
deadlift.
fucking classifying it in like different places now. He's like, well, I'm the king in this area.
Yeah.
North America, no one's beat you.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. My one buddy, and I filmed a YouTube video with him here because I know he's one guy that is like good at that too. He's a buddy from Ottawa. He used to be a professional football player, so he's played in the CFL, and he's like, this guy's the ultimate like freak of freaks, dude. Like when
Yeah.
you're talking about just like, I hate to say this, but like ultimate, just like fucking retard strength. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like just like a fucking guy that doesn't know how strong
It's a real
he is.
thing. Yeah.
He's like 6'4", 300 pounds, just fucking puts on 5 plates and just like, just one of those guys.
Yeah.
And he's the last like maybe 5-6 years, he's started doing bodybuilding. So he came second. You've judged him, Paul. And he did Canadian Nationals this year. He came second in the super heavyweights, Trent Corney.
Oh, yes. I do know who Trent is.
Yeah.
Yeah, big dude.
Big dude.
Young
So-
guy, too. He's pretty young, too. isn't
Yeah. So he had some head injury, so he retired from football. But yeah, he's just like a freak. So we filmed the video together where we squeezed it. And that was like, it was hilarious. We're like sniffing salts. We're fucking slapping each other in the face. I'm like, but yeah, that day I set like my all-time personal best. And then he was too. And we just like kept like,
What
it's
is-
like we do 230, 240, 250, 255. Like we were just like, you know, so yeah.
Okay.
That's the only person ever beat
I
me.
have to ask you though, what is the fascination with grip strength?
Oh, it's just like the ultimate like fun dick measuring contest. And because I'm better than everyone at it, it's fun for me. You know?
You're like, because I'm better at it, I'm going to make sure everybody does it with me.
100%.
That way I can beat them all.
100%.
Yeah.
You make sure when you give handshakes, do you make sure you give a little extra grip so they know?
No. I'm not that guy. I'm not that rude, you know? But it's interesting. I find grip is such a specific thing because so many guys that are extremely strong, like Joe, crazy strong. I even had like the world's strongest man, Mitch Hooper, squeeze it. He was not good at all. Like I had 18-year-old kids that were 180 pounds squeeze more than the world's strongest man on that machine.
Yeah.
You know, he did like 150 or something, which is like good. It's very good.
Yeah.
But I had kids that were, you know, 5'8", 180 pounds, just normal kids squeeze like 165.
Really?
And then you'll have guys that are like gigantor fucking mutants and they'll do like 110. And you're like, what the fuck? It's such a random strength. It doesn't like correlate to gym strength, but it also kind of does. It's a bit weird.
I find it interesting how passionate you are about this. You've been sleeping throughout this podcast. And now you're like wired.
You've been
You're like,
grip strength.
you
grip strength.
someone's
Very
been
passionate about
lacking
my
it a little
machine.
too much.
I could go get it right now if you want.
Go get it. Go get it.
Yeah, why not? Sure.
See what I can squeeze right now, you know?
Joe,
I just find it very fascinating because it's like it's one of those things that's such a specific thing that is not like translated directly into a lot of other things. Because even like a world's strongest man, they deadlift, they hold weights, heavy weights, they do farmers carries that are 1,000 pounds at the world's strongest man, but he still wasn't good at it. Yeah. And then even like arm wrestlers who use like, you know, stuff like this, a lot of them aren't like Devin Larratt, terrible at that squeezing thing. It's such a strange, specific strength the guys have, you know?
Can I don't think the size of somebody matters because I'll give you an example.
Hand size matters though.
Well, I'll give you an example.
What,
Why.
bigger the hand, the harder the grip?
That makes sense.
The bigger the hand helps because it's
Yeah.
more leverage, obviously. Yeah. Like I think it only matters to a point. I think so big doesn't help, but having a very small hand does hurt. Yeah.
What I was trying to say is, so a long time ago, I helped put the lights in the warehouse where I work, and there was 2 electricians, and one of them just like he's like, "Hey, see if you can do this." 'Cause I was bodybuilding at the time, but I wasn't like big yet. So I was like, "Okay," and he just had a whole bunch of like those copper wire with the plastic on them,
Yeah.
and he had the wire cutters or whatever,
Yeah,
and
wire
he,
splitters.
and he's like, you had to like crimp the plastic and slide it off the
Slide it
copper,
off.
right? So he did like 10 in a row, no problem. Doot, no fucking like it was no fucking breeze. It was a breeze for this guy, right? I'm doing it, dude. I'm fucking my hands worn out after like the 4th fucking wire.
Well, you're
Lactic
also pumped
acid
full of
building up.
steroids, so you're getting a pump doing everything.
no,
you can.
no, I know, but I knew then I didn't have a good grip strength. But I also thought of we're literally, well, not we. I literally trained myself not to grip the bar.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when
But
you're
you could also
like,
you could also go in the gym though and pick up 150-pound dumbbells and walk to a bench if you needed to.
I know, but hold on. Let me just
The
explain.
guy that's doing more numbers than you would have a way harder time doing that. But
I know
on the machine gripping, they're better. It's weird, you know?
No, it's not weird because this is what I'm trying to say. Bodybuilders, like, for people listening, just so you guys know, like what I mean, I train myself not to grip the bar, as in, like, if I'm doing a row,
Yeah, I'm the same though.
right, use your hand as a hook. Don't use
Yeah.
it as a
I
grip.
use straps my whole career, everything.
Right. So I literally train myself not to grip.
Yeah.
So it doesn't shock me at all that I could grab 150-pound dumbbells and then
But-
press them.
But I'm the same as you. I use straps my whole life. I'm like a
Yeah, but you're
false-
naturally strong at everything, though.
Yeah, I know, but it's still it's like you get some kids that wouldn't be able to do certain things, but are really good at that. It's like it's or like I was saying, the world's strongest man. Like this guy is strong. He's just natural. You don't get to be the world's strongest man by not being naturally strong.
Right,
He's probably naturally as strong or stronger than I am.
Right.
But then like he can hold 1,000 pounds in each hand and walk with it, but then he can't create squeezing force. It's weird, you know?
Do you find where the person's holding the machine makes a difference on how much strength they
There
can
is
generate?
there is a technique to it for sure. Like, you know, to be good at the machines, the placement in your hand and all these things.
Oh.
Like I've done it a lot. I know how to do it better than most, which does help me. But I mean, it's still like, it's interesting, especially when you do it at like a place like the Olympia where you get a ton of guys to do it. The people that are the best at it are never, if you did a poll, just took 1,000 random people and be like, who do you think's the best at this grip? They would pick the bigger guys every single time. But at the Olympia, it was not that way at all. It's not even close, you know? Yeah.
But
You know,
what I mean though, like because normally you hold it at your side, right? Like next, like the
I
side
don't
of your
think
leg.
find that matters. I think it's where in your hand you hold it. I think a
Okay.
lot of people's instinct is to hold it like here,
Yeah.
and like get the machine deep in their hand and squeeze, versus I put it like up here and I go like this.
and you roll it. Yeah.
I like force like a crimp, you know, like I like this way, like you know,
Right.
which I find is stronger. But yeah, I mean it's a bit technical.
You know what?
yeah.
You know why I brought this up, Paul?
What?
Because it's Ian's birthday, and I thought, like, how else can I make
Yeah,
him
talk about something I'm excited about.
Celebrate
passionate? Yeah, celebrate his like
Grip strength.
he's the Mr. Olympia of grip strength.
Yeah.
He definitely is. He's undisputed.
Well, he
Well,
said
no.
he
Second,
he said
I'm
he
second
won-
place, just like the
No.
Arnold, technically. Yeah.
no, because you said you
I won
at
the Olympia.
You
I
won the
won the
Olympia. You won the Olympia of grip strength.
Right. Yeah.
You
So
lost
there
at
should be
the Arnold.
some
Yeah.
Mr. Olympia grip strength. You
Can
know,
you do that plate
2025.
flip? The
Yeah, I can do a
45
plate
pound
flip.
Yeah,
plate
actually, you
Yeah,
said you did a video doing that.
Yeah, I can do
That's
that.
crazy.
Joe, Ian said you're super strong. Are you super strong, like for real, or are you just bodybuilder strong?
I think I'm bodybuilder strong. Like
When I
so
say
my
that,
numbers.
I mean like bodybuilder strong is like I can bench 4 plates.
Yeah, but that's 0.001
I know.
percentile of the world.
I know.
you
I know. I know.
Yeah.
Most bodybuilders I know can bench 4 plates for reps, like in their prime. Or squat 5 plates, right? When a bodybuilder says they can squat 6, 7, 8, I'm like, okay, then my ears perk up a little bit.
You get like an elite
Oh,
territory.
like-
a lot of my best lifts are on a Smith. Do you count that?
100%. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I've Smith squatted 7 plates for 7 reps.
That's huge, dude.
Wow.
See?
I shoulder pressed 4 1/4 for 10 reps.
That's
crazy,
the numbers I would do, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
I've done Paul. I've done 4 on a Smith machine. No, military press.
Shoulder press, military
Yeah.
press. Yeah, long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah, in my prime, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incline 5 for 7.
See, like those are
That's big,
strong
yeah.
numbers.
Those
you
are
know?
big,
five. Is
Yeah.
Incline
The-
5. Yeah.
150s, the dumbbells. I never really went over that because I didn't want to kick them up, but I did like 2 sets of 20 reps with those.
That's crazy.
20
Okay.
reps. Of work.
Okay. So you're in the elite category. Would you say that?
But I think most guys that size are, though, you know?
No. I don't think so.
Well, at least they
Name
don't train that way.
I don't know. I don't know anyone that's the size of fucking Joe that isn't outrageously strong.
Name a guy squatting 7 plates on the Smith machine.
No, I'm not saying they're all as strong as him, but I'm saying they're all as the bigger you get generally means you're going to be stronger.
No, I don't think so at all. I think in bodybuilding, what I've seen, anyways, there is strong bodybuilders across the board, right? There's high volume. So let's say there's a spectrum like this. In the middle, you have bodybuilders that are just strong, which is like kind of the numbers I mentioned. Like, you can bench 4 plates, you can squat 5 plates, you can deadlift 5 plates. Those are like that standard. Then you have like the pump guys who are like, maybe could do it, but don't, like Dexter, right? Like you don't see him go crazy heavy and stuff like that, right?
But Dexter also wasn't 290 pounds.
Okay, that's fine. But I'm just saying there's guys on this side that don't lift heavy, even though they might be able to. Then you have this spectrum over here, which is like the elite. When I think of like you or Akeem or James, the guys that are lifting just different numbers. They're just different numbers. So, and I don't think, and there's a lot of guys the size of you or Akeem or James. It's not like you guys are way bigger than everybody else. You guys are close or similar to everybody else. So I don't necessarily think the size is a direct correlation to how strong the person is. Like I was a big bodybuilder. Like on stage, my biggest on stage was 260 at 5'8.5". But I wouldn't consider myself a strong bodybuilder. Like when I say strong, like you,
Like
Akeem,
you benched 5 plates, man. Like
I benched 5 plates 1 time for 2 reps.
that's still fucking heavy as shit, though.
That's not.
Yeah,
reps.
that's not. I agree.
You're
but
talking
yeah.
about regular lifting that kind of weight.
Yeah, I'm talking
Yeah.
regularly
Yeah.
and doing reps with it. Like
Yeah,
that's-
look, I do agree that style of training will dictate how that is expressed.
Yes.
You know, like I trained really heavy to be really strong. Like I wanted to be stronger. I took that as like a badge of honor and used that as one of my main progression tools.
Right.
But I think that you could have as well. But I think that I don't know. Yeah,
my
I don't
style
think
of
you ever-
training didn't lead to that.
your style of training didn't lead to that. And I think there's different ways to skin a cat in terms of getting big. But I think you're still getting insanely strong. Like your strength is still correlating with your size. You're not stronger or weaker than you are big. But I think some guys just focus their training more in a different way that it expresses it out even more,
Yeah.
which I think most of these guys that are that size are probably capable of as well. I think if you trained like I did, we trained
could
together
agree
every
with
day.
that. Yeah.
I think we would probably just be lifting the same weights every day. You know, like it's.
Maybe.
I think that's
But there
kind
seems
of
to
how
be
it happens.
No,
there
but-
seems
but-
to be some guys that can train that way consistently, regularly, and avoiding injury. Where other guys,
I
if they
agree with
keep
that
up
100%. I do agree with that.
I have to disagree about one thing too. There's a definite genetic component. Like
Of course.
Like
Yeah.
when I look at fucking James, like I train legs with James. Watching him hack squat 7 or 8 plates, it just looks effortless almost.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, I get it.
And I'm not talking about with a band and all shit. I'm talking just straight
Yeah.
hack squatting, deep hack squat. Like, and I'm not saying 7 or 8 plates is outrageous. I've done 7 or 8 plates, but I'm just saying like it's the way it's done.
Yeah,
Like
no, I
some,
agree.
Like some people, when you watch them lift, you're like,
It looks more effortless.
that looks like he's meant to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
where other guys,
Uh,
you're like, ooh, he's gonna get hurt.
Yeah, you're like, oh, something's gonna happen if he keeps
Right,
doing that. Like,
Yeah.
you're like, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? So I just think there's
No, I definitely agree that there is obviously guys that are genetically stronger than others. You can't dispute that. That's with everything. There's guys that are faster, bigger, stronger, whatever. I agree that. But I think all big guys are strong.
yes,
But I think some are a little bit genetically stronger, and I think the way that they train can express it differently. But I still think, like, you know, obviously we lose context a bit because, yeah, I mean, we're talking about, like, you know, repping 4 plates is not strong in bodybuilder terms. That's still insanely strong. There's just
Yeah.
guys that are stronger. You know?
I'm talking about it in the scope
Yeah.
of bodybuilding. When I asked Joe, I guess what I meant when I asked you, Joe, was, does it feel like it's a God-given gift, or is it more something that's like,
Like, have you always been strong your whole life?
yeah, is it directly related to your training, or does it feel easy for you?
I've
Like-
always been stronger.
Sorry, let me just quantify it with this. I asked Akeem one time. This is a perfect way to quantify it. I asked Akeem one time. I'm like, "Why did you squat 8 plates? Like, didn't you worry about getting hurt?" He's like, 7 felt light.
Yeah. I could do more, so I did.
Like he just could do more. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
But that's the answer.
Yeah.
But I feel like some people will force themselves to get to 8, and some people just are just genetically like, I can do more.
Mhm.
Like I remember my brother when I was in 8th grade, 6 years older than me. He took me to a 24-hour fitness, and he was trying to be a dick, but he wanted me to get under the bench press. He had a plate on. He's like, "Hey Joe, let me see how many you can do." And the first time I ever touched the bench, I was able to do a plate for like 6 reps in 8th grade. And he looked like he was mind fucked. He's like, "What the fuck?" He thought it was gonna fuck me up.
That's a lot for fucking
Yeah,
8th grade.
so-
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Ian, can you bench a plate in 8th grade?
I don't know if I ever tried benching.
I
did
tried
bench-
once in grade 9.
I benched
barely do it.
I benched 240 in grade 10
That's a
at
lot.
155
Oh,
pounds.
but wait a minute. You were 18 when you benched like 5 plates, so fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Joe, I'm excited for your year, man. When is your year start? I forget. You said Texas or Tampa?
Yeah,
New York.
so as of right now, well, the game plan without the schedule being released yet has been Tampa, Texas again.
Are you excited to work with fucking Compton? Like Compton was like a fucking legend, dude.
So when I first got into bodybuilding, I just knew the big names. I didn't know Justin yet. So like Justin was done competing when I started really getting into like learning who people were and stuff. So I've always trained, but I didn't like follow bodybuilding. So
Right.
I actually learned about Justin because of Paul, my training partner.
Right.
Paul was being coached by him. I didn't have a coach, and he was like, "Joe, I want to put in a good word for you, and I think Justin would like to work with you once I tell him who you are or whatever." So I started with Justin November of 2021.
Yeah.
And I've been with him ever since. So he was with me when I won the Cal Amateur Show, when I won USA's, when I did the Cal Pro, and then these 2 shows I just did.
After you looked him up, were you like, what the fuck?
As soon as Paul suggested him to me, yeah, the first thing I did, I was like, "Holy shit!" I was like,
Justin to this day is still the most impressive guy I've ever seen at an expo.
I honestly
Yeah.
wouldn't doubt that at all.
2015 or 14 maybe 14, 15, whatever the years he was like winning like Orlando and like that kind of shit. So it would have been the year before you, I guess. Yeah, I remember I was working the Olympian. He was with Evogen at the time, right? And I was working a booth right across from him. And I felt like huge at the time. I was like big. I came to the expo. I'm like, I felt like a fucking big guy. This guy walks to the fucking booth. He's like in shorts with his 30-inch calves, his fucking 25-inch arms. I'm like, what the fuck? This guy's with his whole wheelie suitcase full of meals or some shit going to the booth. I felt the whole rest of my booth experience was completely ruined standing next to this guy. I felt so big until he walked up and I'm like, fuck, this sucks,
I was a big Justin fan. I remember the first time he guest posed at a show that I was judging. And I was very excited to see him in person. It was my first time seeing him.
Crazy. He's just round and like this look.
Yeah.
So round in
That
person.
looks
That's
nuts.
2015. So yeah, it would have been around that time.
It's just a shame that his career got cut so short.
Crazy physique.
I think I beat him at a show early in his career. It might have been like back when he was like, no, this is still big. He was smaller than this. Like when
But like, look at that picture with him and Hani there.
He turned pro when he was 22, I believe.
Yeah, like look at this.
He won
fuck.
North
So-
Americans, didn't he?
I think I might have beat him anyway. One year,
Oh.
I think I did beat him in 2012. Anyway, 2013, I was in Toronto doing I think it was 2013. Anyway, I was doing the interviews for Flex, I think. And so I interviewed him after the show, and I think he was like, I can't remember where he placed 5th or something like that. He's like, yeah, I got to make some changes, and I'll be back next year. And he had this look on his face like he was like, I'm going to fucking be back next year.
Yeah.
And then the next thing I fucking see is the new Justin. Because if you remember, he was like, just one of the guys that was competing.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden he was like, who the fuck is this guy who looks like he can beat everybody?
Yeah.
it was
Wasn't
crazy.
he? And was he like 23, 24 when he won his first pro show? I think it was Tampa.
I don't know.
I remember
dude,
reading
but-
about his. I
think it
remember
was
reading about his
Tampa.
prep. I remember reading about his prep for that show, and he talked to that. He didn't do any cardio. He just trained twice a day
Yes.
the whole time leading up to the show. And I was
I
like,
remember
"Holy
that.
fuck, this guy's
Look at this.
These photos, I remember these ones. They were so freaky. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Look
remember
at the traps, man. They're up to his fucking ears. Like,
I remember that too, and we were all like, what the fuck is he taking?
yeah, this
Look
guy
at
was
this-
nuts.
I think James said it best. He's like a white guy with black eye genetics.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
100% for
round.
sure.
Yeah.
He's missing nothing. Like, it's so, look at his calves, leg sweep.
quads. Yeah.
Like, it's so, like, that's such a perfect physique.
And everything's
you
so unbalanced too. It's nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing that's overpowering.
know? Yeah, it's so nice.
I honestly think if he was still competing, he'd be Mr. Olympia right now.
I think
Like,
so,
Yeah, I
too.
mean,
like
that would have been that year,
100%.
that picture with him and Hani
yeah,
Yeah.
there in the middle.
yeah.
This would have been like at that Olympia.
Okay.
Well, this
yeah.
is at NBC News, but yeah, I mean, this was like, where he was like that, wearing a t-shirt like that, and I saw him and I was like, what the fuck is this thing?
His arms.
It was the biggest guy I'd seen in person to that point. Yeah.
Anyway, Joe, when you saw this, see, look at this. You can see the shape already as
Yeah.
as an amateur. But when you go online, you type in his name and you see that, are you like, does it change the way you listen to your coach at all?
I've always been coachable. I played football and stuff, so but
I know, but are you
definitely
like,
didn't want to let this guy down.
yeah. Like I just
You
imagine,
he's walked the walk,
I just imagine
Yeah.
if Justin was coaching me, I wouldn't want to fucking. I'd be like, this guy's been there, done that,
There's never been a moment that I didn't trust him. Like everything he told me to do, I just did it. When it came to what to take, like posing, like anything that I didn't question it. I was like, okay, what next? What next? Someone asked, like, I think it was Guy, like, does Justin pick your shows? And it's not that Justin picks my shows. I just like to hear from him what I'm ready for.
Yeah.
Because I know he's extremely like, he's real. He'll tell you if you're shit or if you're good. Like he's
Yeah, yeah.
that. And
Yeah, he's no
that's what I
bullshit.
want.
Yeah.
So even when I did my pro debut in 2024, he told me he wanted me to compete because I want to take a whole year off to put on size. He's like, no, Joe, you are big enough. He's like, so we'll compete this year. So we chose Macau, but I like his eye and what he thinks I would do well in. So he's very realistic, and I have an idea of what I can do, but it's almost like he's my reassurance, and that's it. Like, okay, I'm not being delusional here.
I think Justin's probably one of the more underrated coaches
I
in
agree.
the
Yeah.
industry. Like when somebody, sorry, we were doing a quick thing on the news channel about Nick Walker and who should coach him, and I completely slipped my mind. I'm like, I think fucking Justin would actually be a good coach for Nick.
That's
I said the same thing
Yeah.
to Paul.
it's weird because he's a very successful amateur coach, but I just don't see a lot of pros going with him. But I think with Joe now, I think that might change.
But I think it's also because Justin doesn't make a lot of noise.
He doesn't at all.
Quiet.
No,
like,
he's quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like put my head down. I got
Yeah.
my own business. Fuck all you guys.
Mhm.
And he's
Yeah.
kind of like, I don't. It just seems like that kind of guy. I've had
But I wonder if more pros now they're seeing what he's doing with Joe.
I think also
When you
like a
start.
lot of pros are fucking divas, and I think Justin just probably doesn't want to
Can't
work with
deal
some
with
of
it,
those.
yeah.
Yeah.
I bet I would be
Yeah.
willing to bet he's had more pros ask him for coaching that he said no to. You know? Yeah.
Like if so Justin's become a friend of mine, like a really good friend after all these years and stuff. He even goes to my shows now. Like
Yeah.
he doesn't, like he wants to be there kind of thing. And like for him, if it weren't for us being friends, literally the check-in would be like, here's your plan,
Yeah.
do what you need. And then
Yeah.
I'd be like, okay, I would literally just say, thanks, Justin. That was it. That was the conversation forever.
But-
and now he'll just ask me about my family and stuff. It's not bodybuilding shit. So it's like,
That's cool.
that's the
But
kind of clients I think he likes to work with.
But
Yeah.
you know that style. But you know that style you're talking about, Joe. That's how all coaches used to be. I'm
Mhm.
talking way back. Like if you go back
100%.
before, I want to say before the main Hani Aceto, or maybe not even Aceto.
No, Aceto's been around for a minute.
No. I know that. I'm thinking like who started the. Let me know
Close.
more about your mental state because before
That was as social media started to bring coaching out more.
yeah, I guess because before that, all coaching was
Email.
I'll see you on Saturday. Send me your email, send me your photos. I'll send you back your diet,
Yep.
and that's how it was. And that's
Yep. You send in, they send the diet, you say thanks, the end.
yeah. There's
Yeah.
no
Literally.
like there's
And
no
you try
like
to check in,
I
you
don't
wouldn't get an
feel
answer.
good and I don't
Yeah.
want to do this
Yeah.
and my mom said I get to take the day off like
I'm not feeling good today.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, go take a
never
rest.
tell him about my fucking day. Yeah. I
Remember-
wouldn't tell him about my problems.
Yeah.
Remember the kid I was coaching? I told him to
Yes.
do, so I had this kid doing like 45 minutes of step mill in the morning. I show up at the gym, he's sitting in the fucking lobby eating a granola bar, and I'm like, what are you doing? Paul's standing there. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, my blood sugar felt low and my feet hurt. And I'm like, you're fired.
Dude,
Done.
I'm like,
Yeah.
you're fired.
I'll
I'm
never-
sorry.
I'll never forget the first prep I did with Justin, right? So I was with this girl, ex now, obviously, but she stressed me the fuck out. Like she really stressed me the fuck out. And it was like getting to a point where it's like we were digging fucking deep. Like I wasn't cheating. I'm not those people that closet cheats and shit like that. Like
Yeah.
I did whatever the fucking plan said, no matter what, no matter how much cardio, I didn't miss shit. And Justin got to the point, he's like, damn man, I feel like we're holding a little bit, like we're looking a little watery. Let's add, we added in T3 or whatever. 2 weeks go by and it's like 5 weeks out. And I got in this big argument with the girl I was with. And I said,
Yeah.
fuck this, I'm done. Like we broke up.
Yeah.
Literally 3 days later, no. So I checked in that Monday, broke up with her. That following Friday, I had to check in.
Yeah.
My body dropped 5 pounds and I was fucking peeled.
Yeah.
I didn't change anything. I didn't change
No
anything.
stress.
And
No
he,
stress.
and he was like, damn, Joe. He was like, that's like, what did you change? What did you do? I was like, I guess the T3 is
Yeah.
working. But I was gonna tell him I was having girl
You're like,
problems.
Got rid of all my
I
stress.
dropped the dead weight. Yeah. Fuck
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's crazy.
And then I won the overall. Right.
All right, let's nail some questions down before we get out of here. Best length of gym short. I'm gonna say 7. I'm gonna say 7 inches because I'll tell you why. Hostile has a 7-inch short, and I'm not just saying it because we have a 7-inch short.
Where does that fall by your knee?
It's
Yeah.
it's like an inch or two above your knee.
Okay.
Because we-
6'7"?
Yeah, 6'7". So we did because we did a 5-inch short and it was like wearing underwear, so we moved it to a 7.
Yeah, like a
Guys
7.
nowadays
I think
probably
so.
like the 5.
They did.
Yeah.
7 or longer, I'm cool with you.
It's funny too. The guys who like the 5 are guys with no legs usually.
Yes. Yeah, but that goes back to my childhood when I was bodybuilding. When I was like my first or second year bodybuilding is the most time I wore tank tops.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
Yeah,
After I actually got big, I stopped wearing tank tops.
Well, because then you think you're small.
and you don't want people staring at you.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
No.
I don't like
Ian
to
likes
share,
people
so
staring
I
at
I
him.
like people staring at me,
Ian
but
likes people staring at him.
I thought I was small, so I put it
I
on.
asked Ian
I'm
one time.
290. I'm like, I'm small.
I asked Ian one time. I'm like, you wear a tank top to the grocery store? He's like, fuck yeah. I'm like, oh, that's not grocery store. I'm in a hoodie.
No,
Fuck
wait.
that.
I've never worn a tank top to the grocery store. I would never.
But
out
you
in
would.
Public. But I'm just saying, I don't mind. Like you hid away from people looking at you because out of like a social anxiety perspective where like I liked that people looked at me.
Mm.
So like I wouldn't ever wear a tank top. I think that's like corny and I wasn't wearing stringers to fucking Sobeys, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
but would I like it when people would look at me because of my amount of muscle? Yes.
Joe,
Hmm.
grocery store. You ever wear a tank top? Be honest.
I have, yeah.
You have, haven't
Yeah.
you? You love it,
Just
don't
Yeah,
you?
stared at.
I don't give a fuck.
Is it the Mexican in you?
It's the white in me too. It's
Yeah,
it's the man in me. Like
Are
I'm like
you-
an alpha.
Are you mixed? Are you 100% Mexican or mixed Mexican?
I'm like right down the middle, like half
What's the other half?
white as fuck.
Like what? What?
so
what?
my dad's from Mexico, and then my mom, she was born in Lincoln, Nebraska, but
Okay.
my like background is like Irish, Dutch, Welsh, all the white
okay.
fucks. Like,
White, yeah, the
super
real white.
Yeah, yeah. I'm the
Um,
only one in my family that came out looking like this, so everyone else looks Mexican.
Really?
Really?
you look
Yeah,
a
I
little, you
have
look a little Mexican.
That's what I tell people. I'm a little Mexican.
A little bit, yeah.
Mexican. It's a little bit.
No questions here. Just here to see you win at life, even with all the hardships. Thank you. When will we get a hostile GDA? I'm not sure. It's low on the totem pole of things I want to do. If top pros, coaches, and people in the industry have said run as much GH as you can afford, why are so many pros running 6 to 10 IU? Is there diminishing returns at 15 to 20 or more daily?
Good question.
You want me to answer that?
Yeah, go for it.
No. 15 to 20 IUs is awesome. It feels and it feels great. I have to tell you, but I only did it for a couple weeks. So I don't know how it would be long term. I think it's get the most out of what you can without
Yeah.
without wasting money. If I can put on a significant amount of muscle using 4 to 8 IUs, I'm probably going to stay there so I'm not blowing fucking $5,000 a month on GH, because when I did, what did I do? 18 IUs? I did 18 IUs for 2 weeks. It was fucking
So you're
great.
doing like half a Geno pen a day?
No, I was doing a full Cero
Oh, okay, full Sarah bottle, yeah.
because they were 18
Damn.
IUs each.
Yeah.
I looked like
And
just,
would you
I,
how
I
would you
looked like
shoot
just
that? How would you shoot that? Like
9
like
and 9.
9 and 9.
Damn.
Not even like 6 times 3.
That's
You're
what I
doing
was thinking.
9
Six
and
times
9.
three.
9 and 9.
Fuck that.
I had
You
great
lazy
sleep,
fucker.
great sleep at night, and I was really dozy during
Yeah,
the
I
fucking
bet.
day.
Blood sugar's probably so fucked
Oh
too.
my
like,
God.
you know.
But I looked like Justin Compton for 2 weeks. No, I think. Listen, I think there probably is diminishing returns, and I probably think, like Iain said, it probably fucks with your insulin sensitivity really badly when you get into really high doses. So it's not something you want to do for long periods of time. And I do think the sweet spot is somewhere between 4 to 8. But I'm sure Iain or Joe have some other.
No, I agree. I mean, I think that's kind of where most guys, and I think, guys will kind of go up and down in periods like that, but I think that's where most guys are sitting. But yeah, I mean, I agree with the overarching theme of if you're still making progress at 6, there's no reason to just do 12. Like I think stay 6, then when you're not growing as well as you want from 6, go to 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever. You know what I mean? Like I think out of all the things in a bodybuilder's tool belt, that's probably one of the safer things you can incrementally increase. But I mean, there is obviously, like you got to be a little careful with cell proliferation, shit like that. I mean, there is some, and blood like sugar control and stuff like that, to keep an eye on. So if you are going to be cranking mad GH, I would get like a blood glucose monitor and keep an eye on that, and use whatever ancillaries you need to kind of manage that. So yeah,
I think also it's not that there is diminishing returns. Like you're still going to see results at 12 or 15 IU, but it's like the results go like this, right? So they do diminish. Like you're still going to see results, but at what cost?
no, you're not going to see double from 20 that you would from 10.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Joe, anything to add to that?
I mean, like you said, I've built up over time. So like when I very first started, it was 4, and it's slowly built up to like 6, 8, and then I've only gone as high as 10. I won't go above that,
Until
but
you
I'll
need
hover
to.
between 8 and 10. And then when I usually drop down to about 4 now.
Yeah.
When I'm trying to go at the lower end. So that's
Right.
what you said.
Right,
Yeah.
right. What's up with the gear shortage and everything is fake? I wouldn't know I'm off now, so I don't. I don't know anything about the gear scene anymore. Anybody want to have any input to that or no?
I've been hearing some stuff about China cracking down.
It's
on
about
it.
China, yeah. I think it was, if I'm not, maybe anyone else can correct me on this. I think it's to do with fentanyl production that was
Yeah.
in China and some of these labs
That's
that
what it
also
was.
were making the steroid raws.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of them got busted. And I think some of the things, especially like the Mastron, the Primable, and like some of these ones that were manufactured in some of these plants that are a little like more, obscure raws to handle, got kind of
Yeah.
fucked off on those. So yeah, I mean, that's going to be a minute while some of those are missing to most people. Unless they're sourcing it out of India or other
Yeah.
places like that. So it depends. I mean, like it depends where you are. I mean, a lot of guys like in Europe and certain areas where like they're getting a lot of their gear from different parts of the world are not having problems. But a lot of the gear you're getting in North America and the raws that we get over to manufacture underground lab stuff here is all coming from China. So when that pipeline's kind of shut down, it kind of fucks that shit up. But obviously sourcing raws for like fucking testosterone is not that hard.
This is why, back when I was competing, it was what was it, the Beijing Olympics or some shit?
Yeah, there was a crackdown then.
When
Yeah,
they did
I
the,
remember that.
when they did the Beijing Olympics, it was a massive crackdown. There was a gear shortage.
Yeah.
But that's when everybody started using Alpha Pharma, which was out of Europe,
Yeah.
which was awesome.
Mm.
If it still exists, it's got my support, even though they don't pay me. Anyway, what's everyone's Thanksgiving tradition? Oh yeah, Thanksgiving's tomorrow for
Yeah.
today for the U.S. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody since it's today.
Thanksgiving.
And you guys have any Thanksgiving? We're all Canadian.
We're
so-
Canadian. We had our
So
Thanksgiving a
Joe,
month ago.
Joe, do you have a Thanksgiving tradition?
Oh, I kind of not really. So this is my first year with my own personal little family. So we're gonna do our own thing for the first time. We're gonna go to a restaurant that does a Thanksgiving thing, and
Yeah.
that's what she wants to do. So I'm actually pretty excited. But normally, my immediate family gets together, just my brothers, my sister, my mom, and we have dinner together with my brother's kids and stuff, and his wife. And then sometimes we'll occasionally bring a friend or something.
I have a question.
I have a question too.
Yeah.
I wonder if Ian's as stupid as mine. In a mixed race household, when you have Thanksgiving, is there
Not
beans?
stupid as yours.
Is there beans and rice on the Thanksgiving dinner table? If you're also half Mexican,
Like you have like an authentic
No,
dish,
no.
though,
yeah,
from
is it like a
your culture?
festive Thanksgiving? Yeah, like is there some like?
Like,
Or
yeah,
is it like
like
turkey
the
and mashed
lasagna.
potatoes and gravy and stuffing?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
in my house, there was none of the Mexican stuff. My mom totally took over. My
Okay.
dad just let it ride.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess if you'd grown up with a Mexican mom, it would have been very different.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
It's
Where was doing the
way
cooking?
different. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
But yeah,
Joe,
so that was a tradition, just that. And then
Joe, you don't get offended
new
by
one.
the Mexican comments, do you? Because I'm really
As
like,
long as we can keep making the air.
no, I'm gonna be honest. This is the first time anyone's really like
when have
giving me
you
my Mexican side.
when
I'm
have-
flattered.
when have you not made the jokes about my Arab side?
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
But
I've been making
we're equally racist to everyone.
Yes.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. It's not
You don't
racist. We
discriminate.
don't like anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Related a woman to a camel earlier. That was great.
We're sexist as well. We
I
don't
didn't
hate
say-
on gender.
I didn't say women are-
Come here, my
Camel.
camel. You know?
My beautiful camel wife.
Oh, you're good. I love your
She has humps of camel.
She's holding water.
I can't believe you guys have never heard that term before. It's
No,
not-
never.
heard that.
Never.
No, my question, which I guess was for everyone, maybe not you because you're Arab, but when do people find it's acceptable? Joe, do you have a Christmas tree up yet?
Oh, I hate that
Oh
one.
no, I don't. But typically, my family would put up the Christmas tree like between right after Thanksgiving and the 1st of December. Typically,
Okay.
I think it's different for Americans because of Thanksgiving falling like a month
So
before
when
Christmas.
would you put it up at your house?
My wife wants it up. Is like if it could be up now, my wife would be happy. But generally, we would really want to have it up by the 1st of December. Last year was bad though. I didn't get up to like December 20th.
So it was up for like 4 days.
Paul,
Yeah,
with kids, when would you usually get your tree up?
Put it up last week.
So like middle of November, end of November.
Yeah.
yeah.
Usually,
See, now that I
usually
have
towards the
Jax,
end.
I'd make sure to probably do it the day after Thanksgiving, just to give him that like little tradition.
That
I
sounds
think I'm like once we get into the month of December, it's fair game. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then how long?
Well, 'cause,
When do you
like,
take
look,
it down though?
My birthday is November 27th. It feels weird when there's a tree up on my birthday.
Yeah.
yeah,
right,
you're
yeah,
sharing.
yeah.
You're sharing your birthday.
Yeah, it's like my
Yeah.
birthday isn't during Christmas.
yeah.
You know what I
It
mean?
should
Fine,
just
it's
be
like fuck you. It's my
Christmas is
birthday.
after my birthday.
Yeah.
There should just be balloons with my names on it. There
Yeah,
should be.
well, and Melissa's birthday is December 6th, so it's like a week after mine. So like
Well-
once our birthdays are done, we put the tree up.
Oh
you
no,
know?
she can share it with Christmas. It's okay.
No. We'll put it up after that. Yeah.
My dad used to get screwed because his birthday is Christmas.
This is my grandpa's birthday.
Oh,
was
Really?
Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he gets screwed every year. No cake, no celebration.
McDonald's cheeseburger challenge ever going to happen? Just eat them at the end of the podcast.
Ugh.
Have Paul do a good luck prayer for all of you. Whoever eats 10 first wins.
10?
I don't think
Cheeseburgers or
I don't
hamburgers?
I don't think we should do speed eating. I think we should do like
I don't want to do volume eating.
no.
I can do
You gotta
speed.
do
No, no,
speed
no.
over volume.
I think it should be like 10 minutes.
How many can you
That's
eat?
How
so
many can you-
long, bro.
How many can you eat in 10 minutes?
Oh, 10 minutes is so
It's
long.
fine.
though.
After my show, I told my wife, I said, I bet you I could eat 30 McDonald's cheeseburgers
Fuck
in
no.
30 minutes.
Fuck
30.
no.
30
in
minutes?
30 minutes.
I'll bet you
Post show?
anything. I'll bet you anything.
We got to do that next show then, Joe.
I'll bet you.
put it
I'll
out
bet,
there.
I'll bet you fucking anything.
I don't
What-
think you
what's
believe
the
it.
most you-
Oh, they're like
what's-
that big.
What's the most you've eaten, Fouad?
Oh, I don't know, 5, 6. I've never tried. I've never tried to like.
I have
was
tried.
Was it during the was it like post show where you're fucking starving?
I'm starving all
It
the
has
time.
to be post show.
It doesn't matter for me.
See?
It doesn't matter for me.
I've done
Maybe
it
last week.
I've done it post show and I made it to 11.
Have you?
Of
11
McDonald's
cheeseburgers.
of the McDonald's double cheeses.
Oh,
yeah.
doubles.
See?
Okay.
I said cheeseburger.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I
you
might
want a
I might
patty.
make it to like 15 then, I think.
Yeah.
It's the
Like,
bread.
oh,
If someone's
single.
I'm not a huge eater, so I think a big eater could make it to 20. Yeah.
Joe,
Yeah.
it's the bread that's going to get you, and
bread
the
is
ti-
what
and,
gets you.
and,
Yeah.
and the time limit.
Well, it's
A min-
and the
a mi-
cheese too.
a
That's
minute-
a lot of cheese.
Have you ever done a
Yeah.
century? Have you ever done Century Club with alcohol?
Is that
Yeah.
I think that's a Canadian thing, isn't it?
So Century Club, for people who don't know, Century Club with alcohol is a shot of beer every minute
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You get fucked up fast.
till you get to 100,
100 minutes, yeah.
which sounds like
Oh, no,
fucking. Which
sounds like
sounds
nothing.
it sounds like nothing. You do a
No,
shot.
but it's
you're
100 ounces of beer.
yeah,
That's a
you're
lot.
waiting.
Yeah.
You're literally waiting. You're like, you do the first shot. You're like, okay, minute. By the time
Right.
you're at shot number 20, the minute is like going by like this.
Do you remember on the podcast when I did this with vodka when I was on
Yes.
vacation with Chris, Courtney, and Melissa?
Yes,
I did a podcast on vacation with my family, which for one was insane. They're
Love the
sitting
podcast.
they're sitting in the background, just like hanging out, like, what is this guy doing? I'm sitting at the table just doing, and what was I doing?
shots
Every,
of
like,
vodka.
every 5
I don't
minutes or
remember.
something.
Yeah, I don't remember what
For the whole
countdown
podcast, I did a shot of vodka every like 5 minutes, the entire 2 hour podcast.
and he got funnier. He got funnier and funnier. as
I
the
was
podcast-
I was fucking hammered by the end of it. Yeah.
we should. You know what? We should do that. We should do Century Club on the podcast.
Yeah, I could do that. Yeah.
Because of Ian, every time I clip my toenails, I have like a time limit in my fucking head.
Yeah, he clipped his nails on his podcast. That's right.
Yeah. I saw that one.
I think of that too.
So every
when
time I
it-
do it, I go so fast.
I'm like, Ian said this doesn't take that long. Like, chick, 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 chick.
It does. It takes like 1 minute. You know?
Yeah,
cut your
I give
toenails?
myself a minute.
Yeah. How long do you
They
think it
had,
takes to
they
cut your
had,
toenails,
they had, we had a debate. We had a debate. I forget what the thing was. Would you rather have hair or nails, or what the stupid thing was? Somehow the debate ended up that Guy was saying to Ian, it takes longer to do X than it does to clip your toenails.
Yeah.
And Ian was like, what do you mean? It takes 2 seconds. And Guy's like, show me. So he takes the camera to the bathroom and clips his toenails on the podcast.
Yeah.
And you use a
And it
little
literally
No,
took
I
him
use
like
the big
30
ones.
Took him like 30 seconds.
You got to use the big clippers for your toes.
I use
That was
scissors.
funny.
I use a
You
little
see
nail
his foot.
scissors.
Oh no, dude! You got to get the big fat like heavy duty fucking clippers.
Yeah.
You're just like click one nail.
click,
But your
click,
nails
one nail.
have to be long for those, because if they're not
No, they
long
don't.
enough, you
I
can
use
pinch
those on
some
my
skin.
fingers too. I use them on my fingers too.
You do. I'm a scissor guy. I don't use the clips.
Oh, that's so
What?
slow, dude.
Yeah, I use scissors.
You use
The little
scissors?
scissors, little nail scissors. Yeah.
Oh no!
Look at my nails.
Yeah, those nail scissors are for like clipping off like one little tiny jagged
Corner.
edge, Paul. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
See,
should do fucking nails for a living. You use scissors to cut your fucking
I
nails.
do.
Yeah, he's
I do.
rounding them nicely.
I
and-
do
Yeah.
actually. Sometimes I file them. I
Oh, yeah, this is so crazy. I never knew this about you. You're your best friend.
surprised you didn't know that. Well, you never seen me cut my nails. But the clippers, I've had bad experiences with my little toes. My little toe
How?
is kind of gnarled up. My little baby toe.
Yeah, but
So-
what I do is I grab my pinky toe and I like separate it from all my other toes. So it's
Okay,
like here,
I do that too.
I like kind of like take it and I like push it out and then I clip it. You know?
I do that too, but sometimes it's hard to tell where the nail ends and the skin begins.
Well, use your
That's
eyes.
because your eyes are bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my eyes are bad. Yeah.
You need more light, Paul. Just get more light.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I'm also not very flexible. So I've got my foot up on the counter. I'm not comfortable. I'm cramping up.
Can you imagine that whole scene?
I stand. I put my foot on the toilet bowl
I've done that.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Oh,
And then
and
the
like
nails
with the
go
toi-
right in the toilet.
And I flush it. Done.
That's right.
Oh, you do
Yeah.
that? Like you put your foot like on the
Yeah,
actual-
or I
Yeah,
do
on
it,
the
or I
edge.
put it on the edge of my bathtub,
But
and I
you
clip
have
them
to-
into the bathtub and just fucking rinse
So
it.
you
down.
have to be
that's genius.
You have to be careful. It's
It
not.
is.
It's normal. It's what everybody does.
No, I don't do that. I pick
So-
it
No,
up.
honestly, that's news to me.
So I
Oh,
put my
shit.
foot on the edge of the toilet,
Yeah.
but I always remind myself, don't drop the fucking clippers because I don't want to drop
Yeah.
them in the toilet.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just clean water.
No, I know,
Oh.
but I don't. I just make sure I don't drop the clippers. That's
You
the
know,
only.
I was taking a violent diarrhea a long time ago. I stood up and my phone was on the back of the toilet. I bumped it into the fucking toilet.
Oh, with all the shit.
Oh,
Like just a explosion in there. Yeah.
How'd you get it out?
I just fucking hand in.
Oh wow, I would have got.
What
some
else do you
tongs or
do?
something.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
would've-
hindsight being
would've fought
2020.
I would have
Hindsight
called
being
Apple Care.
2020.
Been like, my phone's gone.
Hindsight
that's
being
it. I gotta find
2020,
your
I
phone.
should have. Yeah,
That's what I
hindsight
do.
being 2020, I would have honestly just flushed it because the phone actually was too
And
big
clean
to
the
fit down
phone.
the hole.
That's right.
Well, it wouldn't fit down the hole. Like it
I
had
know.
a case on it. It's an iPhone Max, whatever. If I flushed it, it just would have the water would have gone. The
It would
phone
have
just would have
cleaned
been.
the wall. It would have cleaned.
And
the
then I
phone,
just would have
too.
picked it
Not
up
all
and
of
I
it.
Lysol wiped my phone. It was fine. But
No, but
Yeah.
if you would have flushed it, all the shit would have went away. You could have flushed it again. It would have cleaned the phone off, and then you could have picked it out.
yeah, I
Okay,
didn't.
it's
I
good-
didn't
it's good to
know, and I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it in the toilet because it was just brown, murky
Oh my
water.
god, Ian!
Jeez,
Fuck.
Ian.
So I just darted. I stood there for a second. I'm like, what do I do? Like, what the fuck do I do here? And then I'm like, this is my only option. So
You gotta do it.
I just fucking darted my hand in there.
It's not your. It's literally not your only option.
No, it's not your only option.
Well,
at
you
all.
could.
at
You
the
could.
time.
This is what I would probably do.
Mm.
I would take the tongs.
Yep.
Take them and put it in the garbage, and then call Apple Care and
And
be
then
like,
throw
I
the
need.
tongs on the garbage too.
Yeah,
throw the
but
tongs in the
I hadn't wiped my ass yet, so I didn't want to go walking through my house.
Oh,
Yeah.
So I'm like, if I go
Well,
walk
so-
and get the tongs, now I got a fucking mess to clean up here, you know?
Oh
I already
my
had a mess to
God.
clean up. So I'm like, I'm just gonna fucking grab it, wipe my ass, clean the phone, move on, and I did. It was fine.
Oh, that's such a bad
crazy.
story.
Okay,
Lysol
Joe.
wiped the shit out of that phone.
He's
Joe.
literally talking shit.
Yeah.
Literally talking shit.
Joe.
You got to get the Q-tip out.
30,
get all the corners
30
and everything.
I did.
cheeseburgers in 30 minutes next time you compete.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. Like we got to do that live too.
All right, let's bang out. Let's bang out a few. Then we'll go. What pose should be added to the mandatories?
What post should be
Added?
added?
Yeah,
Oh, that's so hard to conceptualize. I
none.
don't know.
None. I think they cover all.
If anything,
I think-
anything, remove one or two. You know,
Yeah.
You know that transition where like Hottie does that like crunch into his obliques,
oh, that'd be cool. Yeah,
like an oblique shot.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be cool.
How do blind people know when they are done wiping? Oh,
Friction.
That's a good question. I think most blind people can see it like a little bit though in front of their face.
No,
no.
I don't
Yeah,
think so.
some, but not most.
You're just totally making that up. You're like, I
And
know.
not enough.
I
And
know a
not enough
blind
to
guy.
see shit. You know.
Wait a
I know
minute. Wait. You're like, I know a blind guy. He
Yeah.
can see. So he can see a little bit. So
He can
that
see,
means. So that means all of them can see.
Blindness is a spectrum, Paul. Yeah.
Well, yes, but he told me
Yeah.
that most blind people can see a little tiny bit.
That's true. It's not just pitch black. They can see
Right.
some shades and things like that, but not enough that unless you're going to hold the toilet paper here to your face after every wipe, it's like, you know what I mean? So
I
there
think
must be a
I would-
technique.
Listen, if I'm blind, I'm getting a bidet.
Yes, that'd be your.
I was gonna say I would bring wet wipes with me everywhere and just
Yeah.
use a few of those.
I'm gonna chat GPT this. How do blind people know when to stop wiping their ass?
Just voice it to it, man. Why do you got to type it?
I don't do that voice thing.
Why? You don't
I
want
don't
to know
like
your
to either.
voice?
Tactile checking. They fold toilet paper and lightly feel for moisture or residue
Oh.
through the paper. They do
Oh.
not touch anything directly, just feel textures or dampness using through several layers.
Bidet.
Use
Yeah.
moist wipes or a bidet. Yeah.
Nutrition and health supplement advice for people who work night shift. I've been working for 2 years and noticed a decline in my overall well-being. Paul, do you want to take that since you've worked night shift?
I
Yeah,
used to
you're
work, I used
fucked.
to work midnights for a long time. One thing I did find used to help was taking melatonin in the morning because you're going to bed when the sun's coming up.
Yeah.
So I found melatonin would help. But supplement wise, no. I mean, eventually you just kind of switch your body over to that schedule and you just get your meals in or just at different times of the day.
As far as him saying his overall well-being is declining, I think that's just a symptom of working nights. Like that's not normal.
Some people struggle on midnights. I
Yeah,
used to like it.
Yeah. What's one thing on your bucket list you haven't done yet and still want to check off?
I want to hunt.
You want to hunt.
I do
I
want
can
to
take
hunt.
you hunting, Paul.
Paul, you're
Yeah.
scared. You're scared of fucking spiders. How are you going to hunt?
Yep, I know.
Yeah,
So that's
But you're
my
the one.
challenge,
You're
though.
the one with the gun. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not so much killing the animal. It's more the cleaning of the animal.
Yeah.
You know,
You
the
don't got to
gutting,
clean
the
it. You can
cleaning.
kill it and you don't clean it.
Leave
Yeah.
it there.
You don't need to do that. Yeah. You can just
Well,
observe.
if someone else did that, then I'd probably be okay with it.
Really,
Listen-
as a rite of passage, you should do it. But if that's the part you really don't, but you want to go hunting for the experience, that can happen too.
I don't feel like you're getting the full experience unless you do that part too.
I agree completely. Yeah.
And then
right.
that would be my hardest part to get over. So it would be
All
a
right,
challenge
Ian.
for
Me and Paul want to go hunting. Take us
We've
hunting.
been saying this for a while. Yeah.
Yeah. You could come here and we could do some deer hunting here.
Yeah. I want to start with a deer.
Well, what else do you want to hunt?
Well, I don't want to
You're
shoot.
saying like
Quail.
start with a deer. Like what would be
Well,
next
you
for
could hunt ducks or quail.
Yeah, you could do waterfowl. That's fine. That's
Yeah.
a very different hunting though.
As far as cleaning's concerned, I'd be probably a little bit better off starting with a duck. But
With a duck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you want the easiest, doing something like a grouse is like your easiest.
What's that, like a bird?
Yeah, like a wild chicken, basically.
Okay. Yeah.
Like
that
grouse
probably
or partridge. You can literally just stand on their wings and grab their legs and pull them, and it just pulls apart, and then you're just left with a rib cage with chicken breast on. The end.
Can I ask a question?
Literally done.
Paul?
Yeah.
Why is it on your bucket? Why is it on your bucket list?
I think it'd be something good for me to experience. I think because I've always avoided a lot of my fears in life, and I think that's one that I think I'd like to conquer.
Yeah, we still got to go skydiving, Paul.
Yeah, that's a little bit lower on my bucket list than
See,
especially Steve scared the
gotta-
fuck out of me with his story about it.
I got a theory about this. This is less about conquering fears and more about wanting to be more manly.
Yes, that's had something to do with it too, for
Thank
sure. I'll admit that. Yeah, definitely.
I think you'd enjoy hunting, Paul.
I think I would too. I think I just have to get over the initial, shock of it.
I don't think you would enjoy it at all.
I think you would.
I think afterwards I'd be very proud of myself for having done it.
That I think is true if you actually killed something. But I think
Yeah.
I think he would throw up gutting a deer, though.
I think I would too, but I think that would be good for me.
I don't think you have the patience to sit and wait.
That would be a problem. If I could smoke weed, if I could,
Did I tell you about when
on
I
my
was
phone.
when I first went hunting last year in New Hampshire with my buddy Henry, and we were doing one of the deer, and I was being sloppy, and when I was cutting through it, I perforated its bowels.
You
Oh,
did.
So
I
it's
think
like
you
cutting
said
through,
that, yeah.
and it just fucking all the shit, like
Oh.
just like ice cream fucking liquid just burped all over me. Yeah, that was gross.
I don't know if Paul
That happens though. I mean, like,
Yeah.
Let me
it's not
ask you, Ian,
uncommon.
if you're
sitting,
shitty and sloppy like I was, yeah.
let me ask you, if you're sitting waiting to kill a deer,
Hmm.
can you smoke weed? Because isn't that going to get
No.
into the? Yeah, that's
No.
what I thought. You can't.
Vape.
I would not suggest it. I mean, it depends where you're hunting and like how skittish the deer are. Like deer in different areas based off the hunting pressure are going to be different. Like some deer are going to be fucking not very timid. In some areas that are heavily hunted, they're fucking smart. Especially if you're shooting like male deer, they're going to be, they're fucking smart and they know that they're being hunted, so they fucking are evasive. But it depends, right, where you're hunting and So
what
yeah, I
do
mean,
you do?
it's
What do you do while you're waiting?
sit.
Talk.
But you could read if you wanted.
You can't make noise, man. You can talk.
No, you shouldn't talk.
You
I mean,
gotta
you
be-
can
feel like
whisper. You can
nothing.
whisper to each other. Like it depends what you're doing. If you're stock hunting, are you in a tree stand? Are you in a blind? Like what kind of hunting are you doing?
I don't know. What's most common?
It depends where you're hunting.
Ian, what I'm saying is, if it's the kind of hunting where you can't say a peep, and you can't fucking smoke a weed, and you can't fucking do anything with your phone,
I'll be
you
half
can't make
hour.
any
You
noise.
could if you want to do kind of hunting where you sit in a fucking tree stand for a few hours. You could pop a gummy. You could sit there and play on your phone in silence. And you could do that, no problem.
That's him.
That'd be
That's-
more my
that's
style.
all, yeah.
Yeah. And then just shoot shit and leave afterwards.
Yeah, sure.
See, I want to do the kind of shit where it's challenging to me, and I know meditation is challenging. So if I was going to hunt, I want to be like, take me where I got to sit in the corner and shut the fuck up and wait.
Oh, dude, I've had days when our like moose hunting camp where I've sat in the bush and just stared at the fucking sea, like at the sky for 12 hours.
I want to do that. Yeah.
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 With nothing to do. Like you're on your phone, nothing during this time.
No, my phone doesn't work out there, so there's nothing to do.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good though, man.
Yeah.
It's good
would
to
be.
learn. It's good to learn like to meditate.
Yeah,
Like,
I
that's a
might
form of meditation.
I might take a little
Yeah.
nap here and there, but
Yeah.
you
Anyway.
just hope when a big ass moose fucking barges through there that'll wake you up,
Joe, bucket list.
Well, first off, I feel like I'd be too much of a bitch to kill an animal. Like I can't think about. I've thought about killing like a little bunny, and I almost want to cry at the thought of killing a little bunny.
That's almost more sad
I,
though.
Yeah, if you're
I,
gonna eat
I,
it though, think about if you're gonna eat it. That's different.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, but
what I tell
bunnies are
myself.
cute
I'm
as
like,
fuck.
I think I could kill an animal if I fucking had to. If I was starving, like
You for
providing
sure
for my
could.
family, but like just for the game of it, I honestly don't think I
No,
have the
but
fucking balls to be able to do that.
nobody's hunting for the game of it. Like Ian's gonna eat.
Well, you're gonna eat it, right? Yeah,
Well, I'm
you're gonna
certainly
eat it.
hunting
Still,
for the game.
no, like
yeah,
for
yeah,
me,
but you're gonna
knowing
eat,
I can,
or somebody's gonna eat the food.
100%.
Yes.
I can just go to Walmart and get a ground beef. And I'm trying
I
to
can
justify
tell you
in my
though,
head, like
no meat tastes better than meat you harvested yourself.
I believe that.
pause.
Because more of an appreciation for it. Is that why?
What?
More of an appreciation for like the whole process.
It's just
Is that
That's
well,
what I've
one.
been
It's
told.
like you gathered it from the wild yourself, so like it feels like it's just like better, you know.
Yeah.
That,
Like
yeah.
this hasn't been in a farm eating fucking shit, and like this is an animal that's lived its life in the wild. It had a fair chance, you know, like these kind of things. And obviously, when you're eating like elk or venison or something, it's different than eating fucking beef from a farm. You know, like
But
they're
bro,
a
like,
wild game. You know,
have you ever stepped on your dog's foot and heard that cry?
yeah,
Like that destroys me. So like,
Dude.
I'm gonna take a
That's
fucking
not the
animal's
same
life.
thing. That's
Dude,
not
I
the same
sat on
thing.
my
Like, that's how my mind correlates it. Like I just look at it, it has eyes, it's looking at me.
dude. In the spring, my fat ass sat on that white dog that was here earlier. I sat down on her. Like not seeing her, sat down on her, dislocated her hip, fucking popped that shit out. She was in like a sling for like 2 months. Had to keep her in a crate 24 hours a day for 2 months. It was brutal.
She's okay now?
See? It's so hard.
Yeah, I fucked her up good. Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that.
man.
yeah, she's
Fuck.
fine now. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. You felt bad
Yeah,
about that.
Fouad, what's
my
a bucket?
list
What's a
thing-
bucket list for you, Fouad?
I want to ride the $1 Million Highway.
Where's that?
That's and going to the Sun Road. Going to the Sun Road is in Glacier National Park in Montana, and I believe the $1 Million Highway is in Colorado. And those are both like I'm going to before I die. I'm going to ride them for sure. Now that I know I
I've
can.
always wanted.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Joe.
I've always wanted to spend some time in Italy. Something about Italy has always fascinated me.
At least
That's
I
like, but like I want to be like there for like at least a month minimum.
yeah.
But
Okay.
that was my bucket list thing.
Pizza? Is that why?
100%. That's one of the biggest reasons I want to see what that's like.
Ian, what's your bucket list?
Fuck, I don't know, man. I can't think of something like nothing that's like a bucket list. I'd have to think about that more to be like I want to travel more. I want to like go places and like see cool shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like I want to go to like fucking Japan or some shit, like do shit like that.
What-
I really want
okay.
to snowboard in Japan.
Okay, that's a
that'd be
good
cool.
bucket list item.
Yeah.
What cycle event did you do that made you think this will take an amount of time off my life? That's probably
Trend
not,
cough.
that's not a steroid question. That's a partying question.
Yeah.
Both.
Yeah.
I've had a couple long benders where I was like, "Fuck, man, this did a lot of damage."
Yeah, Mexico. Remember Mexico?
No, I did a couple like, I've only done it a couple times, but like 3-day benders where you just stayed up and like,
Fucking snorting coke
and you
drinking
forget
beers all day.
and you forget the middle day. Like
Yeah.
it's like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and like so what happened to Wednesday? Like it just disappeared. You
Yeah.
Yeah.
you started on Tuesday and you woke up on Thursday. You're like, what the fuck happened to Wednesday?
Yeah.
Those are probably more the problem than anything I've done in bodybuilding.
Yeah, I would say so too.
Even though the truth is, my bodybuilding career overall is probably what took more off my life.
But it's longer.
Yeah, but it's so long that you kind of don't think of it. Like you do know it's doing something.
It's like a slow attrition, you know? Like, yeah.
yeah.
You know, it's funny. I read this article about aging recently. So aging doesn't. It's not like a gradual thing
No,
like
it's
that.
phases.
Like yeah, you have like bumps, so to speak. Like
Yeah.
they say, like somewhere in your early 40s, you get like there's an acceleration
Yeah.
for a
Yeah.
year or two, and then you get it again. I don't know, like late in your 60s or something like that.
Well,
But it's
listen,
not just a steady.
that makes a lot of sense, and I know this is kind of different because it's adding something to it. But so my dad, when he had his first heart attack, he was 64 years old. After the heart attack, it was a totally different person. So it's not like you just get sick and then you wake up and you're back to the other person. It like accelerated his age
Mm-hmm.
dramatically. And then for me personally, like after the accident, was pretty significant. So just walking around, man, I feel different now than I felt pre-accident.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like you feel like,
look, I'll put it this way. Before the accident, I was 47, but I felt like I was 30. After the accident, I'm 47, I feel 47.
yeah,
Mm.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it just like automatic, just like, holy fuck. Right? Everything's kind of creaking and cracking all of a sudden. I'm like, none of this fucking shit was going on before.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but you've aged without any problems. So have you noticed like a point where you were like all of a sudden just went like,
I noticed it mentally. I remember it just stayed in my head forever. I remember on my 40th birthday, my dad coming to visit me. I remember him being like, "Oh, you look good for your age still, whatever." He's like, but I remember him telling me, I still remember to this day, he's like, "Wait till you turn 50. You're gonna feel it."
mm,
And it stayed in my head for 10 fucking years. And then I swear I had like a placebo from that when I turned 50. All of a sudden I felt more tired. I felt like I
And
wasn't
now-
recovering the same.
and now
then
you're 55. How the fuck is the last 5 years gone?
53 is actually, I realized it was
sorry.
just mental and I was
Yeah.
aging at a very slow rate. And I felt better after that. No, no, it just stayed in my head. And I felt like I had like a placebo sort of from that. Like for my first like 6 months or so after I turned 50, I felt physically weaker.
I think a lot of people aging is placebo though. I think if
Yeah.
you keep
100%.
look, man, it's use it or lose it is a real thing.
So real. Yeah.
I think if you keep training and you keep eating right, look at Ian. Ian retired. He went off all the gear, but he's still eating and training and everything. His body's still the same pretty much.
Yeah, if you treat your body properly.
I think that same thing applies to age. I think if you keep on, and it's the one thing I've learned about with this whole accident is health is like a holistic thing. It's not like one aspect of health. It's like health. Like your whole fucking body, your whole being, everything you're doing. So like as you age, I think if you're creating a holistic approach to your health, you're doing everything you should be doing, you should be able to keep doing it. I think it's when you stop is the problem.
Yeah, and you see that with people as they get older and like especially when they retire from work.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like people that retire from work and they remain active, they travel, they do things like that, versus people that like retire from work and then like the purpose to their life is like gone. They kind of sit around. Those people, how long they live after retirement is way shorter than people that stay active. And that's like a proven thing.
Yeah, there's like a stat, like something like the average person
yeah.
like lives like 6 years after retirement or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you guys get back with a coach that you've left? If Ian were to unretire, would he get back with Patrick? I'll just leave this one to you, Ian.
Would I get back with Patrick again? Yes. If I was to come back with Patrick, am I saying I would? Not necessarily, but I love Patrick and I respect him highly as a coach. And I would absolutely have no hesitations with working with Patrick again,
Who would have had a more successful career? Ian coached by Fouad or Fouad coached by Ian?
Oh my God. Who had coached by Ian? Come on, of course.
Ian would have been bigger if I coached him.
No, let's say we were comparable quality bodybuilders. I'm definitely a better coach than you.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
No, I mean, I think it would have been honestly pretty similar outcomes. Like, I don't think it would have changed that much.
You're a better coach than I am. 100% better
You
coach
didn't,
than I am.
I think you just weren't committed to coaching very much. Fouad.
I
think
wasn't.
You weren't like, yeah, you were
listen,
kinda,
I'm not a.
I just have a bit more experience with guys at a bit higher level than you. That's all.
yeah, okay.
Like I coached like people at the Olympia. Like I coached Chris for 3 Olympia wins and Melissa and some others at like, I coach guys at Classic Physique Pros and,
It's not just that. I think it's the way you learn. My learning is very much experience based.
Yeah.
So anything I know, anything I've learned, anything I've seen with other people and how they train or other coaches, how they do it, it's very much in experience. Whereas Ian, I think, actually takes the time to study certain things. I don't necessarily. I learn on the go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think.
You
Yeah.
just use
I
the
like
things
to
that work for you
absorb
on other people,
information.
kind of.
Yeah.
Huh? What's that? What's that?
Like you'd use the things that worked on you and use them with other people for the most
It's not
part.
just
maybe
what- it's
tweak
not
it a
just-
So
little
do
bit.
I though. Yeah.
It's not. No. It's not just what worked on me. It's like because I also coached for 10 years, so I have a lot of experience in what works with other people. I also worked with 4 or 5 coaches myself, so I have like their knowledge. So all I'm saying is like Ian might take the time to read like 5 fucking studies. I'm not reading studies. I'm gonna just use what like I know kind of has worked, right? So I think we learn in different ways, and his style. I think his style is better for coaching.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, not like joke aside, I think we would be not. I don't think it would be that different.
It wouldn't be very different. I don't think. It'd be
I think you could have coached me to be a great bodybuilder. I think I could have coached you at the same. I mean, I think we're pretty comparable in our like knowledge base of coaching. I don't think that you have maybe a few more years in it. I maybe have a little more like intricacy into certain things, but I think those things still have their value. So yeah, I don't think it would have been dramatically different. Yeah.
Would you rather? Okay, we'll do like two more and then we'll go. In a gym that has multiple brands, styles of plates, I have to have matching ones on the bar, even if it means walking across the entire floor. Crazy or reasonable?
Reasonable.
No, it's reasonable. I mean, any gym that's doing fucking mismatching plates, they should fucking hang themselves. That's brutal. You know?
I think it's funny. Like we always do it too. If we had, I don't know, if people realize, but like like the side of the plate that's got the writing on it, like York.
That
whatever,
always
like
goes
that
in.
Always goes in.
But
The
that's like
writing always goes in.
that's universal bodybuilding though, because you grab the plate by the edge and you
Right.
slide it in that way.
Right.
know?
You ever if it's
You don't
placed up-
hold
if
it with your thumbs. Like
if you're training with someone else and they place it the wrong way, will you change it?
I wouldn't change it, but I would make a comment, like a
Yeah.
joking comment, like "What the fuck is this shit?" But I don't think I've ever trained with a bodybuilder that puts plate. We're gonna say this now. Joe's gonna put plates this way, but
Yeah.
we you put plates in writing first, right?
No,
Yeah, writing first.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I do. I do.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's okay.
So yeah, I don't think I've ever actually trained with someone that did that. I've had guys that were maybe like a bit like aloof sometimes and just put a plate on that way, but as a whole they were that. But no, generally I think it's almost all bodybuilders I think go face in. You know?
Yeah.
One time I was training this person, and they're using a Smith, and they had a 25-pound here. I was like, okay, we'll get another 25. I come back with the 25, and then have 2 10s and a 5.
Oh
And I
no,
looked at them. I was like, we're not doing that shit. Let's
No,
take that off.
Yeah, That's crazy. Yeah. It's not
we're not
the
doing
same. It's not the same either. Yeah.
For Ian,
No.
where does ending Kuklo's career rank in your all-time accomplishments?
Ending what?
Where does ending Steve Kuklo's career rank?
But,
Look, I think Steve's a good guy, so I won't shit on that too hard.
That's a
But
bad fucking question.
no, what's even worse too is at the time too, I was unintentionally calling him Steve Cucklo.
Oh my god.
So I was like,
you
yeah,
were.
Steve Cucklo, and I think people like thought I was like fucking trying to degrade him, that I was like calling him a cuck or some shit.
All right, we'll finish.
I gotta say though, one of the funniest parts of all this, I'm sure Steve and everybody could laugh about this now, was that I remember when I won when Texas Pro against him, and he was married to Amanda Latone at the time.
Yeah.
Amanda went like a good wife and
Berserk.
fucking oh my god, she was on social media platforms, she was shitting on me in comment threads, blah 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 blah, and then like a month later he left her for another woman.
fuck.
Stick all those posts.
Like, fuck, sorry, man. You know?
Okay, last question. In the spirit of Thanksgiving, what are you thankful for? Last
Paul?
question. In the spirit of Thanksgiving, name one thing you're thankful for.
I'm thankful for the bonds that I have with some people who mean a lot to me.
Yeah,
All right.
good.
Nice. Joe?
Mhm. I'm thankful for the little family that I've been blessed with. I didn't know I could have one, so it's pretty dope to be able to look at my wife and son and just know that I did that.
Are you going to have more kids?
We're going to stop with this one. And the only reason was she took that year off I met her through the gym, and she was training. She wanted to compete for the first time. So she took all that time off. She finally got her body back. And she wants to do something with this sport herself. So she doesn't want to have to put her body through that anymore. But I was cool just one. Originally we wanted two, but we're cool one.
Awesome. Ian?
More and more people nowadays, I think, are fine with just one.
Ian, what are you thankful for?
Trying to say something different than anybody else has said. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm thankful for all you guys. I mean, I'm thankful that I get to do this podcast, and and I guess one thing I'm thankful for too is that, and this maybe sounds selfish, but with Black Friday shit going on right now, that I'm like a retired bodybuilder that still feels like people like show out for me.
Yeah.
Like that they still like support me and like support like my type of content and like the shit that I do. And like, I think that's one of your biggest worries as a bodybuilder when you like get on the other side of it, is that like no one's going to care anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I've kind of like relieved. And, when we talk about coming back and stuff, I think that's one thing that gave me like a lot of sense of peace, is knowing that like there is like a good life on the other side of this for me.
Yeah.
So I think I'm very thankful for like the people that have continued to support me, even though that's journey even if I never came back, let's say that never happened, whatever, I keep being who I've been for the last 2 years, that those people like still support me and show up for me in the same capacity or even better sometimes than they did when I was competing, you know?
You have more followers now than you did when you were competing?
I mean, it slowly grows it's not growing at the rate it was when I was like coming second at the Arnold. I'd gained 40,000 in a weekend back then. But in terms of like how it translates sometimes, and like, you know, now I have a bit more time to like, you know, be creative with my content and do things like this and like things that are funnier and show my personality in different ways. I've seen more of like a reflection in that and how it like performs. So, you know, but I think, it's cool that, you know, like, that it's not that scary on the other side sometimes, you know?
Yeah. Same kind of
You know,
Go ahead, Joe.
I was just going to say, I think it's really important that people realize when they get into this, they don't have to be the Iain or Joe or Fouad or Paul the bodybuilder. They can still be just Iain, Joe, Fouad,
100%.
Paul.
Yeah.
People still like you.
But so when you walk away from the sport, they were
still
supporting
them.
Iain, not
Yes.
the bodybuilder.
Yeah.
And that's how you know you left a mark.
Yeah.
I think that's super important to take away from that.
I agree 100%. Yeah.
I forgot mine. I'm going to say I'm thankful for, like Iain said, this podcast because we're going on 6 years now, I think, since I started it.
Yeah, man.
Going on 6 years. So we've been doing this a long fucking time. So I'm thankful that we're still doing this and still people still watch and still get enjoyment out of it. I'm also thankful for the brand new couches I bought because they recline in 9 different ways. They also have heated and cooled seats. They also have Bluetooth to my phone.
Damn.
They have a pocket to charge my phone, and they also
vibrate.
They do massage, and they also have a fridge in the middle where I can keep
my god.
Yeah, so I got the
Keep
best
your Coors
couches.
Light in there.
Very thankful for my awesome couches that I just got today.
Oh, they just came today?
Yeah, they just came today. I can't wait to get off the podcast so I can go get 20 cheeseburgers, sit on my couches. Honestly, man, I'm really thankful for you guys' friendship. I'm thankful for the podcast and what it does for everybody. So I just hope we can keep doing it for another however fucking long. Anyways,
Forever.
we'll wrap there, Paul. In the light of Thanksgiving, do you want to say a prayer for everybody?
Sure. Okay.
You want to say a good one or a shitty one?
Yeah, well, I'll try to keep the spirit of Thanksgiving and
Okay.
in the content of it.
Okay. I'm sure it's going to make it better.
Well, I don't have
excited.
anything planned, so we'd be going off the
You
cuff
don't need
of what
to,
I know.
Paul. It's okay.
I'll go with what I know about Thanksgiving.
Just like Joe said, just be Paul, you know?
Hey,
Paul.
okay. Yeah, I like that.
People love you because you're Paul, so just be Paul, you know?
Yeah, that's nice to hear. Okay, I will be. Okay, then. Let us bow our heads. Dear leader, well, we gather tonight on the eve of Thanksgiving. We're thankful that the Pilgrims landed on Plymouth Rock, which I believe is on the shores of Massachusetts. They,
Is that even real or no?
Yeah, just let him go.
I think he's accurate.
Okay, go ahead.
Kind of.
Yeah, Plymouth Rock, 100%. I'm not
Yeah.
sure if it's on the shores of Massachusetts or not, but it's definitely on the East Coast.
Massachusetts is not on a. I don't think it's on a body of
Part of
water.
it's on the coast.
I think he might be right. I don't know. Okay, keep going, Paul.
It's a sea town, Fouad. Keeping that in mind, we're thankful that our forefathers discovered this land. I guess they kind of conquered it and took it over and made it so it is today. And we all enjoy this life now. Just thankful for everything that that we have, and thankful to be on this podcast for going on 6 years now, like Fouad mentioned. Well, I haven't been on quite that long, but I like being part of it. We're heading into the winter here. It's going to get cold. Tomorrow, the temperatures dip quite a bit. There's a polar vortex blowing in, from what I read in the.
You were doing so good. Where the fuck are we on the weather now? What the fuck?
I want to just mention that winter's coming. We are entering upon the winter season. It's going to be a cold, dark winter, Fouad.
All right.
I want to bear down and be ready for that.
Cold, dark winter.
Polar vortex.
Come out of the other end of this.
Just finish it.
My seasonal depression's starting to kick in. You know?
Oh man.
Yeah, around the holidays
My
again.
50s.
All right, boys. We'll see you next week. Good night.
See you guys.
Good night, you guys.